Alright, hello, stargazers. Welcome in, welcome in. How is everybody doing today? Hello. Hello, Babylon. Hello, Johnny Virgil. Hello, Viviana. Hello, Kisakai. Hello, Janu. Hello, Weston Fox. Hello, Zengetsu. Thank you for the pin. Hello, MG. Hello, Pierre Duckman. Hello, Seko. Hello, KLMX. Hello, Bushmaster. Hello. Hello, Arknight. I think I said... Hello, Jajur. Hello, Babylon. Hello, Blood Suli. Hello, Kyoya. And hello, Uncreative. Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody is having a good... Oh, it is the weekend. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. Hopefully. Hopefully everybody is enjoying a nice weekend. It's been a productive morning. I'm glad to hear that. Also, hello, Lotki. I'm glad to hear. Productive is always good. Could be better, but now I have entertainment at least. Well, I'm happy to provide. Arknight, hello! Hello, you have my attention. Hello, Stockler. Azalaf, hello. Alright. What are we... What's I doing here? Been a good weekend so far. Did lose track of time, though. Thought it was 11 a.m. for me, but now it's 1 p.m. I understand that. I can definitely understand. Not good, not bad. You know what? That's okay. I think that that's probably the best that we could ask for, right? Eritane, hello. Everyone, like, a bunch of people want to do caps lock today. Hello. Alrighty. We are going to be doing a little bit of a mix around today. What are we doing here? Yeah, that's our stuff. Oh my gosh. Hey, it's hard to make sure that we are on top of things every single time. But today, we're gonna do a little bit of a combination of things, because last stream was like all Icebreaker, and we're gonna do a little bit of a mix around. So we are going to start the stream with Icebreaker, and then we are going to do a little bit of up-record reading, a little bit of PV watching theme stuff, I think, and a vignette. So we'll see how that goes. Noed, hello. Welcome in. Happy to have you. Sorry for yelling. No, it's fine. I'm just amused by the enthusiasm is all. Alrighty. We are going to start off with... We still have to do the free roll today. Do you want to start with that? See how it goes? Wasn't here for previous Icebreaker. Hope I get to play this time. Are you on the... No, are you on our list? Entertain, Soccer, Daho, I don't see you on the list. Make sure that you are in the Discord and reacting. Sounds good for a stream today. Might be a bit of a long one, but I have time for it today, so I don't mind. We'll see. We're gonna break it up to, like, an average stream time. We're not gonna go too crazy. Alright. Where's the list? It's in the Discord. You have to join the Discord and then react to it. Alright. This is why I try to ping about it. This is why I try to let people know that it exists. We probably have everybody that we're going to get. We probably have more people than we are going to be able to get to today, actually. We're probably only going to be able to do half the list today. And then the other half we will probably do on Tuesday. Most likely. Hello from the middle of the ocean this time! Oh my goodness, hello, Dr. Edelknight. Can we react Bugcat to it? I won't have your name written down if you do. Oh wait, Johnny Virgil, you've already got- yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, it's, if you go into the Starlight chat channel, it is pinned. But I don't know how many we're gonna be able to get to. We'll try to see. If you already played, you get to Prism React. There you go. I'm only accepting boat reacts. Any other react is is fully on your own recreational merit. Alrighty. Let's switch things up, shall we? We're going to pause this because we are not there yet. Not gonna be there for a while. I pulled Cardi today in my free roll. This might be a sign. Oh my gosh, please. Alright, let's see. Hang on, what am I doing? Okay. And I had Neural for the records, but let's swap Neural and see if Pram can help us, please. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Please. Okay. Okay. Got my first pot on Snow Hunter. Good luck vibes are definitely high today. Okay, alright, we can do this, right? We can do this. Also, hello, newbie! Luck be upon this pull. Thank you, newbie, I appreciate it. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, Pram, please come home. I beg of you, please. Yes, I do need your blessings. You know it. You know it. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. Let's see. Come on. Pram, please come home. Ah. I can't complain about a 5-star. So close.
Pleasure to meet ya.
Hi.
I'm the engineer Blacksteel sent here on exchange. Just call me Almond.
Hi, Almond.
The doctor Jessica's always talking about. Let me get a good look at you.
Well, hi.
You seem fine and normal, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Hi, Almond. Welcome in, welcome in. It's okay. Ankle biter. Oh my, you know what? It's, would've been funny if it was normal Pram. I don't even think that's possible, right? It's okay. You know what? It's just... Can never complain about a 5-star, right? Can never complain about a 5-star. Alright, hello. Welcome in, Almond. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Alright, our ticker goes up 1. Almond, greetings, Normie. Oh my gosh. At least it's a potential on a cool shifter operator, not a bear. Also not Pram, but definitely someone I'd take. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with Almond. I still believe. Yes, we have to still believe. We've at least got into the cat and dog territory. Just asking, did you already get a cord from the red search shop? No, I didn't, and I feel really silly because I didn't realize that it was a red cert thing. So I was like, wow, I sure am doing a lot of pulls with 4 stars and not getting the new 4-star. And I didn't realize that it was a cert situation. Alright. Well, Almond is cute, so it's all good. We're just still getting there. Oh, don't give me the bug. The prisms, oh my gosh. The stars shall align, your wish shall be granted. I'm hoping. I really am. Pram literally was like, oh, do you need blessings too? I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. Please come home. Alright. With that out of the way. Pram, we will be back here. Can't believe we're at 226. Hi, Suzerain. Okay. Let me think here. You have more silver dads than me, I only have 1. I will trade. I will trade a snap for a snap. Alrighty. Let's jump into Icebreaker here. Sorry, sometimes I get nervous when I'm like shifting things around because I'm always trying to make sure that I'm doing things in the right order. So here we go. Alright, now we can... you guys want Pram on screen or Neural? You guys can choose. We'll have Neural for the op records. Have whoever you want here now. It is up to you. Okay, where's our wheel? Both? I can't fit both. You guys are chatting. Want Pram for the blessing? Pram? Okay. Alright. Miss Christine! Let the Snep stay? Snep can stay. Snep can stay. I like having an operator next to us. It just makes things nice. Alright. Alright. Snep can stay then. Where is our wheel? Hang on. Let's turn this down just a tad. It's the tradition now. Let's see. Here's our wheel. Wait, why aren't you? Excuse me. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. There is our wheel. All right. We'll see how it goes. Anybody who has written their name on the wheel, I hope you are here on the stream just in case your name gets called. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to put you on the back burner. The cheese wheel. What? The other two could cover the operator tracker you have? Operation tracker? I don't want to necessarily... You know what? Sure. The Icebreaker is fit for silly things, so you know what? Here, let's... Wait. Ah! Where are you? Where are you? This is so hard to do. Alright. No. Why can't I just ever grab what I need? Ah! Okay, you know what? Here, we're gonna do it this way. Because order matters here. How's that? Does that work? You put the names on a $1,500 wheel of cheese. There we go. Look, this is gonna be like crawling in operators at some point. You guys won't be able to see your own names. Alright. Let's see how this goes, shall we? And I should probably make sure that we have this ready to go just in case. Because I always forget how things go. Okay. And spin! We have... I guess we're learning about Bear Knights! Alrighty! Bear Knights, we're gonna learn about bears! No, my red bat. Alrighty. Sounds good. Let me just get the names here. Just because it's easy to keep track that way. Alrighty. Everything's always so difficult because there's so many options. Okay. I know you're in. There we go. Alrighty. Duckman, do you have a stage preference or no? We bear Nights. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah, we're kind of like, we're a little bit limited in what we can do, but... Do they play Bear Knights? Why are they called Duckmen? I've actually been wondering that for a bit now. Any stage works? IG1 is kind of the only one I'm not too fond of for bears. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Let's go with... Take the bears to Ursus. We could try. Let's hope we don't get, bad RNG. And go into the lore, but I'll probably save for the Discord. I am curious about it, so yeah. Alright, are we going to Ursus for Bear Knights? Sure, we'll try. We'll do our best. I'm not good at this one, but we're here to have fun. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. I'm not great at this, but we'll see. Alright. I think we're okay here. Should be. We will do our best here. Okay. Look at so many bears. That's a cool niche because it's like it seems very solidly spread out. Thank you, Reaper. And hello. All right, let's see how this goes. Lupo Nights? I did try to make Volpo Nights. Except Stream Nights kind of ended up taking over.
What blocks the way,
Alrighty.
I will burn through.
Let's see if we can... do our best here.
Ha! Impurities must be purged. Que posto stupendo.
You're all dead! Your lives are mine to protect. Victory or death!
I'm trying to set things up for what I know comes later, but I'm not good at laying things out correctly.
First, remember the combat menu.
Alright. Of course I picked the exact wrong section, but that's okay. There we go.
Fresh dump, not yet covered in snow. It was here not long ago.
Bulbus has like nowhere to run.
Believe in yourself. You can do it.
Set the trap
Let's see if there's any...
and
I guess it's not really
wait.
needed, huh?
All right. Try some of my
Well,
specialty.
now Sarah can help.
Forward.
That would be good.
You thought that would knock me out?
Broken icicles. We've got a big one.
I feel like everything bad is happening on Duckman's side.
Come on, anyone hungry?
Thank you, Lapland. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's making me nervous. I'm like, this is not good setup, I feel. Lapland probably does make sense here. Oh jeez. Okay. This is oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay. And this is now where we definitely need Sarah. And now it's all bad on my side. That's okay. I had a feeling that's what happened. I had a feeling that this would happen. Alright, read please.
This will be over soon.
Please, please, please. Thank you! Alright. Now we need to lower defense too.
Let us begin.
Oh jeez. Please go away. Thank you. Thank you, Pram.
All right.
Ah! Oh, ah! What was... That's not good. Alright, that's not good.
Our teammate charging.
That's not good either.
Shot. One count. Broken icicles.
Please don't... Oh, jeez. That's... Okay, that's also not good. I can't really do anything here. Oh my gosh. Alright. Can I help? Chobai? I always get this wrong.
Broken icicles.
Okay, that's not good either.
You thought that would knock me out?
Maybe it's...
Anyone hungry?
That was a horrible idea. I was just trying to make a little bit less. Slow them down a little, you know? Oh, jeez.
Set the trap. And
Okay.
wait.
We're kind of stuck, huh?
Here's something yummy. From flexibility
All right.
comes power. Where do you wish to go? Fear not the firelight.
Sono tutte orecchie.
Broken icicles. We've got a big one.
Thank you, Reed. My
What
absolute
boils my blood?
crutch that I depend way too much on.
Fresh dung. Not yet covered in snow.
Alright.
It was here not long ago.
Hopefully that. I think we were good. Awesome! Alright! Thank you, Duckman! Thank you, thank you! Alrighty! Thank you, Duckman! That was fun. Thank you, thank you. A little scary, but fun! Thank you for showing us the Bear Knights! Alrighty. Let's see here. Here's our wheel. Okay. Animadai, hello. Welcome in. We are currently doing Icebreaker. How is everything? It is good to see you. Hello. We are doing all the Icebreaker stuff things. We're spinning wheels. You know the right side perfectly for what needed to be done on Wave 2. Wave 1 isn't that bad, not much to worry about there. Okay, thank you, I appreciate it. I was trying to help with Wave 2 because it just looked like there was a lot, and then I didn't realize how one-shotty it would be. But thank you. Thank you for playing. It was fun. Alright. Next on the wheel is... There we go! This used to make sounds. Oh well. Oh shoot! No! Alright. Airtane, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put you on the back burner. I'm sorry about that. Oh no! Alright. Why is Red losing? My house is gone. How much are you betting? THLPH is like straight up treating this as if it's Kashmir's. Okay. We're gonna have to remove Airtane, and then if they come back, we will have to add them in later, I suppose. Okay. Let's try that again. I'm sorry, Airtane. We have your name on file. Please redeem your prize at a later date. Okay. Next is... Where's the sound, honestly? Alright, anyway. Alright, Bushmaster! I thought I saw you earlier, right? Pretty sure I did. Yes! Yes, I did. Alrighty. Grab your name here. Alrighty. Wishmaster, do you have a stage preference by any chance? Wheel. Let's see here. Wishmaster, I know you're here. I forget, are you under a different... Why can't... Okay, you can invite a friend, but you can't search a name. That is kind of ridiculous. I should be able to search a name. Why doesn't it work? There! No. That's Bushman. Okay, that's close. Close with no cigar. Go. Oh, you are under a different... Oh, okay. Sorry. I should have your name, like... I passed by a ghost. Probably did, I'm sorry. Trying to go through this quickly. There we go. Oh, that I couldn't couldn't see it on the with the background. Sorry. Alrighty. What do you mean you don't want to scroll through 125 names? There really needs to be a search name feature. How is there not? Alright. Why is blue winning? I don't know. We can use the room code. This is just helpful. Alright. Let's see. Bushmaster, do you have a preference at all? As a blue name, I approve of blue. As a blue fur, I approve of blue. Put the Duckman lore into general chat of the Discord. I am very curious. I will definitely check that out later. Alright. No preference. Okay. In that case, why don't we try... let's just go in a circle, I guess. Let's try to go with the gramophones. Alright. See how this goes. Okay, that is really pretty. Okay, let me think. If not read, then how about... Why does it only... I have more operators, obviously. Why does it not allow me to... How does it determine the other ones? Okay. Let me think. I guess... I guess Amiya. I'm not sure. I would... Yeah, I mean, in terms of strength, that would help. Have you set secondary operators up? Oh! Didn't know that was a thing. You set up your backup squad. Oh! I didn't realize that was a thing. Okay, I didn't realize there was a backup squad, sorry. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. You know, that's okay, because you know what? I feel like it's good to not... Oh, I just depended on Reed last stage. So this is good practice, right? Like, genuinely. I think this is good practice. Okay.
This is how my ancestors welcomed the rain clouds.
Alright, well, it would also help if I could see what I was doing.
Can your eyes keep up? In dreams,
let's have this. Yeah, okay. Texas might need help. This one is almost. That can help here.
Please, trust in me.
This will be over soon.
And try to focus on getting these ones, and.
Losing sight?
We can try to get a little bit more visuals here.
Now's the time to help everyone out.
Vulpus can help clear this.
War. The word I've not heard in a long life.
That works. That's okay. That's good at least.
All those have yet to
thing. Amiya is there as emotional support at this point.
Coalesce.
How about?
Come on, let's pick up the pace.
Maybe
and bone bear
Kaobe can help here?
mounds and ruins bloom phoenix.
Thank you, Lapland, for being on skill. I appreciate it very much. Alright, and then... maybe... I don't want Pram to go down too easily. Maybe she can help here. And I think we're okay here, so let's bring in Telopsis just in case.
Arch unit charging.
I think that'll help. I'm a little confused now. Are we just...
The rest is up to you guys.
just trying to charge these things, huh? Almost there! Almost there! Alright. Okay, good to know. Good to know. In that case, I think this is still okay. Just for now, trying to set these up.
Miss Waterdrop, where will you land?
This isn't too bad right now, so let's have Saria hold a line here.
Now's the time
And
to help everyone out.
Yielding is not an option.
why did that? Okay, shoot. Alright, Musala has that. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
I have yet to abandon.
Alright. Let's have... maybe Blemshine helping here?
Roar. The word.
Alright, Amiya isn't helping here, but we need her for light, so let's have... let's set this up.
I'm right here, Doctor.
Let's have... shoot. No. Ah!
Charging.
A little too late. Okay, that's fine. We'll remove Amiya. We'll have,
Challenge.
go down, Lapland.
This is the right flowers invite. The lady Sutenkai dance.
Losing sight,
Alright.
but I can't go back.
We need healers. We are severely lacking healers, I feel. Okay.
Your hostile
We have
all too clear.
anyone who can...
Program.
Alright.
Hidden mode enabled.
Make sure Flametail doesn't go down. Okay, we've got these.
Pick up the pace.
Let's have...
Your hostile intent is all too clear.
Stay back.
yes. We're not really charging here, so maybe
All those
try to get both sides here with someone who can handle it. Oh shoot.
This will be over soon.
Itakimasu.
Ah!
Feel like a shooting star. That's what they say.
All right.
Hate and resentment have no place.
If Phobos can at least help a little over here, that would be good. Okay. Anything.
No.
We still have time, right? We just have to try to... Alright, let's
Roger.
try to see what I can get on this end. Shoot.
Can you do Himonobe?
You're not really well positioned, but I'll take anything.
Don't look.
I plant you into the soil to grow anew.
Requesting permission of fire.
I'm just trying to get rid of anything we can here.
Get away from me, please.
You saw nothing.
Oh shoot, they're coming from behind. Okay, good to know. Alright, this one's on our side, that's good.
Your lines are mine to protect.
Alright, I think
What's your plan?
Lapland probably doesn't need to be here. We really need to try to get this thing charged. Amiya can help over here, that's good. Thank you, Amiya. I appreciate it. Alright.
Found our prey.
Kaobe, I think, is fine now. Probably. So let's see if Blemmie can help on the charging side, potentially.
Resolute. here.
This endless burn. You needn't bear.
Alright, got another.
Target eliminated.
It's so hard to get these going fast enough. Who else do we have? Oh, okay. No? Did we get it? Ah! So close! So close! Alright. Oh, it takes so long! But that was good. Thank you, Bushmaster. Thank you, thank you. That was fun. Also, you know what? I'm actually glad that you kind of forced me out of depending on Reed for that. That was really good practice. Missed just one, but close enough. Yeah. No, I think it was good. I think it was good. Thank you. Alrighty. We've got gotta get our wheel here. Did you start? Should have brought a dedicated healer? No, this is good. I'm learning how to depend on my healing defenders. This is a good practice. I really like Blemmy and Saria. I'm learning to utilize them. It's really helpful. So thank you. It was fun. Do I have a T2 single target medic? I don't know what T2 means. Okay. We have our wheel here and see how it goes. And we've got. All right, wait, is Daho here? Hello. All right. Oh, you guys with the betting colors. Daho's not here? Did they say that Daho couldn't make it? My gosh, the siblings! The siblings! Both Daho and Arate. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Also, sorry, Bushmaster. I have to remove you here just to make room. I guess, yes? Why do you have to make it so, like... Yes, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, try again. And we've got... Alright, is Con here? Red goes faster. Con, are you here? All in on yellow? Great job, Golden Glow. Alright. Con? Calling once. Calling twice. I don't think I saw them in the chat yet. Calling thrice. Okay. Oh my gosh, Bushmaster, no worries, no worries. Oh no, please get some sleep if you need to. I'm so sorry. Not online in the Discord. Alright. Thank you guys for checking. I appreciate it. Thank you though, Bushmaster. Oh my gosh. Alright. We will, we have like an archive going. Alrighty. Next up, we've got, how about Alan? Alan, are you here? I woke up for this. It's a Sunday morning special. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, and I'm glad that we could roll your name then. Alan, calling once, calling twice. My dog says hi, Star is a bit sleepy. Hello to the doggo. Hello, hello. Hello to the puppo. Alright, real quick. Is anybody on this list currently here aside from Stockler and I think Arknights was here too, right? Alright. I know Stockler's here. We have Quixie, Code Epsilon, Stockler, and Arknight. Arknight and Stockler are both here, so you know what? 1v1v Arknight. Oh my gosh, you guys! Alright. Well, that makes this easy. Alright, guys. Red or blue? Pick your winner. Pick your winner for the major today. Guess so, yeah. All in on blue. Purple. Purple, that's an interesting one. Alright. Wait? What do you mean, wait? Quixie is also here? Airtane is here? You guys! All in on blue. Hold! Oh my gosh. Alright, well... We're still gonna do this roll, but Airtane is back and Quixie is back? Hold! I can't hold much longer here. I'm Quixie. Oh! I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Quixie, you have been here the whole time, just under a different name. I didn't realize. I'm sorry about that. Alright. Hang on. Okay. Let's do this roll, and then we're gonna add back in Quixie and Airtane. Sound good? Alright. Since so many AFK'd, I'll throw my bunny ear headband in the ring. Thank you, newbie. Alright, we're gonna roll this, and we will move on from there. Okay. Red or blue? Place your bets now. Stockler and Arknight can duke it out. And go! Oh, there is sound, it's just really quiet. Alright, Arknight! Anyone who bet on blue, I'm so sorry. Don't tell your wives. Alright, let's move on. Okay. My life saving. Alright, Arknight. Move this wheel. I lost the land ship on this one. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Let's go through 100+ names. Arknight, you don't have a different name on here, right? I don't think you do, but... Up. Did I miss it? Up, up, up. Okay. I missed. I'm so confused now. Are you under a different name? Where? Losing my mind. Where are we at? I have this listed here? I'm genuinely losing my mind. Oh! Why don't I have you listed down in the notes? I need you listed in the notes. All right, hang on. I need to write that down to make sure that I add you in. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Vesa added that when he was on my account. He just like added that on his own and was waiting to see how long it would take me to find it. All right. Why was he on my account? Because there's a lot of things that I cannot do. So my moderators have to do a lot of different things for me. Either like Zangetsu helping me clear events that I can't, Vesa trying to get into areas of the shop that I can't, Janu helping with the operator records because they have those ideas, they have those operators who are like leveled up to do the records. So, and then like KLMX is doing the order with everyone, MG is bopping spoilers. Basically all of my moderators and HR are helping me in some way, and that means that they sometimes go onto my account to help me with the spoiler related stuff. And then Vesa was teasing and was like, I'm gonna spend all of your gacha stuff, and then and I'm like, no, okay, not even funny, don't joke about it. And he's like, no, I didn't do anything, don't worry. And then he was like waiting to see how long it would take me to notice that he had changed his nickname. And then I just kind of left it there because I've been lazy and I clearly haven't added enough nicknames because otherwise I'd have Arknight on here. So yeah. I don't go to your account though, you come to mine. I know, I'm just saying like this is a general mod thing. That's all. I'm just trying to say that this like swap around thing is a generalized thing. And because Vesa likes to troll, he just wanted to leave his mark in the name area, I guess. It's an insanely dedicated team. I'm glad we have the team we have since they're all like the best people for it that I can think of for this. I am extremely grateful for my team. All right. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Arknight. Do you have any stage preference? I'm gonna ask even if everybody says no. No, let's go. All right, fine. In that case, we're going in a circle. We're going in a circle then. Okay. So far, we're at 0-5 for being oopsie free. Alrighty. Let's see. We can do this. We got this. That is such a pretty skin for Blemmy. I am not gonna take Blemmy from you though. How do I not allow that? How do I let Arknight use Blemmy? You can't? Why does it do this? I thought if I left it alone I could. I'm sorry. Alright. I didn't know. It's so confusing. Alright. Alright, we'll just move onward then. Sorry about that. Wait, is your niche Blonde Knights? Yes. Amazing. Amazing. No, Sultan, as you can see above my head, we are not done. Alright, let's see how this goes. Virus is more orange, but I'll take it. Well, you know, he wasn't able to use a lot of the Blonde Knights that I use, so understandable, frankly.
But I'll be really bored.
Oh great, we're starting immediately with
Gather at my
Reapers.
fingertips.
Okay.
Solid positioning.
Shoot. Dang, Dorothy.
We suss the sand will reshape the land.
Alright, this is definitely different. Okay.
So much negotiation. At least make me lose the code.
Good. Good here.
Target marked. The slightest vibration can change the result.
Huh? Where's that from? Alright, we're not gonna. No. No.
Forward.
I need Telopsis to lit. Dang it.
I won't. Just who are
Alright.
you weaklings going to stop like that?
Why go laugh? The road to the afterlife is crowded enough.
Stay down, and you won't get hurt any worse.
Why is this because of the Reaper?
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Orders received.
Your lives are mine to protect.
The sand
And
will
I
reshape
just
the land.
realized that. Alright, maybe that can give some extra time position. That's not good.
I'll impart on you all the cries I've heard.
Suppress them.
Alright, that's not gonna help.
The sand
It's not good either.
Make me
You
lose
can't
the
hit air.
A true battlefield. This is the
DK obey?
Do not underestimate me.
Jeez, this is not good.
This is your excuse for evil?
私たちの勝利に
Uh,
参加を
no one here who's like a true healer. Goodness! Did we just get like the worst one? Oh my god. Oh, no. Ah! Stop! Stop! I can't. Oh my gosh. Stop!
Holds resolute here.
Holy. Did we just get the worst variant of this?
You have my blessings.
Oh my gosh. This is scary.
Best me if you can.
I feel like we genuinely got the worst variant of this. I'm trying my best here. And please.
Be careful.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Powers are a gift
We're trying.
from the holy mountain.
We're trying.
Which page did I
Oh,
put
wow.
this in?
Yummy can help. Okay.
Don't panic. I have everything I need to know in my notebook.
These Reaper things that we have to. Man! That was crazy. Alright, let's try that again. Why is the rest so short this time?
The Lord, please. Trust him.
Okay. Oh, great! What the heck? What is with these variants?
参加を
Oh, these are terrifying.
Terrain data collection.
What is that gonna be? Oh, jeez. Oh gosh. This is not great, is it? Oh my gosh.
Slightest vibration can change the result.
Huh. Maybe.
My bow has 3 choices, and the enemy 3 hardships.
I'm with you.
Okay, Arcano! Gee. My goodness! Alright.
Splendid adjust.
No, that doesn't help Lemmy. What am I doing? Not used to using this. Oh, that's not great. No, I need This is actually where I need Lapland now. Alright, as long as they- okay, that works.
Can change the result.
Maybe- is this right in between, right? So we should be safe enough here?
Let's begin.
The slightest vibration can change the result.
Okay then. This is crazy. I do want to try to find Arknights at some point, for sure. For sure.
The slightest vibration can change the result.
Alright.
Son tutte orecchie.
Don't move.
The road to the
Don't
afterlife
come
is
closer.
hard enough.
The Tempest must wipe out all that blocks the way.
Okay.
Stay down, and you won't get hurt any worse.
My bow has 3 choices, and the enemy's powers
We can at least try here.
Holy mountain.
Ah!
Stay down, and you won't get hurt any worse.
Light, heed me.
Okay. I think we can...
No, I won't let you take another step.
That works.
I promised them.
My goodness. Nice. That was crazy. Thank you, Arknight. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, someday I'm gonna try to look for Arknight. Arknight, that was a lot of fun. Thank you. I appreciate it greatly. Also, it's really cool to see another, like, I've unintentionally ended up kind of doing, like, at least half Blonde Knights, and it's kind of interesting to see what the whole lineup looks like. So thank you. I appreciate it. Alrighty. We gotta... add back our names here. Alright. We'll do, I also don't want to forget that we're also supposed to be doing op records too. So, let's just do one more for today, okay? Wait, how many have we done? Done... We only did 3? That doesn't sound right. Alright, let's just see how it goes. Okay. Huh? Huh? Wait. Who just... Yeah. Huh? Wait. Oh, hold the phone. No, okay. Hang on a sec. Yeah, did somebody just... Someone join by entering ID? You have to join through the correct methods. Thank you for understanding. Alright. Alright. Probably had the room code. I can't really mess up the layout of everything right now. It's a little hard to lay out. Okay. The way that we're gonna do this is we're gonna do one more roll, and then the next one is going to go to Stockler because they have been patient and they were hanging out here, and they deserve a chance. So we're gonna do one more roll, and then Stockler, you are either going to go depending on the roll, or next after. Is that all right? Okay. And let's see how it goes. Here we go. Okay, and oh my gosh, this one's really close. All right, Quixie. All right. Quixie, I think I have you in the list, right? If I don't, you're free to use the code. I forgot if I do or not, actually. Here. I think I just sent friend requests earlier in the stream. Oh, okay. In that case, you can, I can't jump out now easily, so you can just hard join with the room ID. Only Quixie can do this. All right. And then the next one, there we go. All right. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. And we're going in a circle, right? So I guess our next one is 5? 5, yes. Am I up for an EX stage? I'm sorry, I don't even have them unlocked. I'm not even capable of them. I can only do certain stages. I literally don't have anything unlocked, sorry. Alright, we can run 5. Yeah, I'm limited in the stages I'm allowed to do. Okay. This one's okay though, we should be okay here. Oh shoot, this one's like a free. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Ooh! Manticore, nice. Alright, we should be good. I think I'm all set here. I am very intrigued by these choices so far. I didn't know you had to have a backup team. I'm sorry. I feel foolish. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alrighty. This is a cool team. I like this. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ramen, I thought it'd be only 2. Specialist? Is that what it is?
You people, I don't think I'll even remember your faces after this one.
I like seeing the niches. It's fun to see the niches. Alright.
Your lives are mine to protect.
Let's see if we can go with, Oh shoot, these guys are gonna cause trouble if there's no light on them, right?
All units, watch for my signal.
Okay. Thank you.
Turbulence incoming.
Is she 1 too far? Oh, we are. Oh, we're 1 too far away, aren't we? I did not set this up correctly. All right, you know what? That's okay. We're just gonna.
And we end up talking with our blades.
We're gonna set this up.
But in a burst of autumn wrath.
Ready?
Reed still makes good emergency. We'll have Saria here just in case.
Forward.
Alright, and these guys can start fighting if needed, okay?
Yielding is not an option.
Alright, this guy has not, so...
Just try me.
Let's see if Suzerain needs help here, although I think Ethan's got it.
So much negotiate flowers and buy.
Alright, that's maybe a little too much. Can have Suzerain help here just in case we need to catch anybody. Although Ethan can probably do it on his own. But Suzerain makes a good emergency. Alright. Let me see. Let me
Watch for my signal.
try setting that up a little bit smarter this time. Okay. Let's see. Let's have
Success isn't
Lapland here. Vulpes here. And Kyobei can help over here. I'm still one off, aren't I? Not good at this. That's okay. We have... Oh! Right, I forgot about these things! Alright, best way to deal with that probably with Kyobei, right? I can't even tell if we're in, like, the right area for this. Alright, Kyobei, do you just want to try to get rid of them quickly? Focus on the things flying above you, not on the ground enemies! Kyobei! Kyobei, please! Reed, can you help us? Thank you. That works. We'll take it. We needed to get rid of the lights anyway. Thank you. Hey. That was rude. Alright. Alright. That's fine. And we're still left. Huh? Wait, I'm so confused. Where was the. I'm feeling silly now. What am I not understanding?
Amateurs are doomed to fall to their death.
Thank you, Reed. Alright. Thank you, Lapland. We tried to...
fall to their death.
Oh, shoot.
Brace yourselves. They made it.
Alright. Alrighty. Awesome. Alright, thank you for Quixie. Thank you. Yes! How have we not done that? Wait, okay, sure. I mean, that'll just even it out, I suppose. That works! Thank you, Quixie. Alright, there we go. And then as promised, next one goes to Stockler. So I'm not even gonna do the roll here because that is promised. Although, are you okay doing the boat stage? Hmm? I asked you to join my lobby. I'm forcing people to use Blitz and maybe Ethan, and you are no exception. I don't know how! Okay, do you want to put me on a challenge? Does that work with the boats? I genuinely don't know how. Should I make an exception on the stage and do a different one? I mean, I'm curious. Stockler stole Star hostage with Blitz usage. I I've never done team swap, but if that's how you want to wrap it up. I've never done that. I don't even know what goes into it. Alright. Will you be able to pick one of the approved stages? The 1, 3, 4, 5, or 13? I'm willing to try it. Alright. Well, this is a really interesting way to go around it, huh? Okay. We'll see how that goes. Is that under, I literally have not touched this, like, at all enough, guys. It would be under find, right? Team? Oh, no, because there's, oh, right, okay. Alright. Are you throwing this into the chat channel? This is gonna be very, very interesting. I've invited you? Team invitation on the main screen. Oh! Okay. Unlimited exchange mode lets you swap squads and playing styles. Okay. This is gonna go really badly, but it's gonna be really funny. I don't even know how to use anyone. Alright. It didn't have to be the boat stage, it could have been anything else. It's up to you, but this is gonna be great. Okay. So wait, do I need to... Did you set that up, or...? Oh no, because it would have to be after, right? So we just go with next because then it's afterwards, right? You pick team for me? What do you mean? Yeah, no, I figured, yeah. I mean, I'm just going with what I know, so this is... What I know is what you know, and what you know is what I don't know. Okay. Well, okay, at least I know how to use Myrtle. Ambriel's a sniper. Totter's a sniper. Hitting is caster. Pierce Stream is healer. Blitz is defender. And Scoot is a guard. Okay. Alright. This will be very fascinating. Four stars and Blitz is scary but cool. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. But you know what you're doing going in, so I'm sure you're just here for the chaos, and that's fine too. Alright. I have no idea what I'm doing. I care not for victory. Alright, you win. This is gonna be, it's gonna be an interesting time.
Time waits for nobody.
Alright, great! I have no idea what I'm doing. Hey, at least everybody's really, really cheap for deployment. Okay. Shoot. I'm trying to, like, get used to this from the get-go here.
In position, awaiting your command.
That's not gonna be good. Oh my gosh, which one's my healer? Your stream's a healer. Wow, that's a lot of range.
Make me lose the code.
Okay, I'll take that for range.
Vermin.
I'm gonna be on the other side, right? I need a sniper. Oh wait, okay, jeez, the range here! And I forgot they're invisible, so this is literally doing nothing. Oh my gosh, okay. This is not helpful.
At least make me lose the code.
Alright, this is just not going to be helpful, I think. That's okay. I'm trying to get my bearings straight in general right now. This is okay. Potter has an interesting range. This is not helpful. This is not. Okay, fair enough. That's not good. There you go. Trying to learn how to use your defenders here. Happy? All right. There you go. We have Blitz on here now. That's not helpful. Okay, we can't. How do I use the regular? Ah! Please. Oh great, we're so dead.
A bit late. Not a bit
Oh my gosh. No, 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 no! It's only one, but I don't have any other options! Shoot.
No way
Ah!
for you.
Alright, as long as she's holding the lane, we might as well grab some DP for everybody.
Again today, little apple.
Well, this is great so far. We're doing great. Alright, this is, which way are we even facing? Casters with casters, I suppose. Okay, there's... Ah! Alright, Ethan, please. I don't have anyone else to defend anything, so I don't really know what to do. Oh, there goes... Okay! That was interesting. Let's try... Ironically, it makes it easier that way. Okay. We don't have a place now. Okay, I can't pause. I'm like trying to pause. No point in pausing. Maybe Totter can handle this a little further away.
Probable hostiles.
Probably not enough, but where's Pure Stream?
Water delivery.
Okay, maybe, possibly. No, that's not gonna be good. Please don't be too intense. Ah, okay, at least Pure Stream can handle it. Alright, this is not good. Let's try to have... I don't have enough for a defender.
A true battlefield. This is the right place.
There we go. That's not a defender! Come on! I was about to say Stockler.
Let's go.
This is not Stockler, it's just Blitz is who I think of for Stockler now. Alright. We'll take that. That kind of works. Okay, we try to get a little bit of help, potentially. What even is your stuns? Okay, good to know. No, not you! Don't be stunned yourself! Alright, are we gonna need to...
Do you think I have time?
That works! We'll take it! Oh, this is not gonna be helpful. We need to just... shoot. This is too much! One Blitz cannot handle all of this!
Trust me, this will be over.
Dang it! Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm responsible for making DP and I'm not doing a good job.
I'm here to help.
Alright. Come on, please, Myrtle, thank you.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just attempting. Okay, the sound is weird. The lack of sound, the change in sound, I don't really like that. Alright, let's see if we can pause these things. Get rid of these things quicker. That'll be good.
There you are.
Faster than they can hit. That'll be good. Oh, there's so many of these things. I don't like it. Alright, this is not gonna be good. I don't like this. This is... Okay. This is not... Oh! Ah, okay. Pausing these things too. I'm at least liking this part. Trying to get rid of these. Don't let Myrtle use her skill right now, unfortunately. This is not helpful. There's so many of these problems. Oh my gosh. Well, that was quite amusing. Oh. How was that? Well, you've shown me that Blitz is quite useful, so if that was your goal, then congratulations. Stunning and defending is quite a great combo. Windscoop does nothing unless you activate his skill. I have no way of knowing that. But if it amuses you, then there you go. I'm happy. I'm glad you're happy, Stockler. That was funny. That was quite amusing. That was quite interesting. Alright. Okay. Thank you, Stockler. Alright, we're gonna go back to main then. Windscoop just trying to orify. I had no idea how that worked. But that was fun. Blitz carried your entire early game? Oh my gosh. It's nice to know that, like, pretty much everybody in the beginning did have an op that they kind of, like, leaned on. Alright, well, considering there was literally not a single operator in this team that I'd ever used on a stage aside from Myrtle, that was quite amusing. Okay. We are going to... Let me just think mentally here. Okay. We're gonna jump to... We're gonna have to have Neural can stay. Pram is going to have to... Pram and the Gacha poles are gonna have to disappear for a sec. And then we will jump into... VLC. We have some interesting videos to go through, and then I will also be swapping in for the operator records, and then I know we also have to do the vignette. So you're Janu, you're gonna have to help me find where the vignette is. All right, let's see how it goes, shall we? Okay. I'm gonna mute this. And we're going to jump in here. See if this works. Good. And we still have the alerts thing. I want to be careful how we do that. Oh, you know what? Here's what I need to do. I just need to move the VLC thing up here. No, I need to move. Hang on. I don't want to mess this up because the order is very, very fragile, shall we say. So let's do this. Let's move this under for now. And this is gonna have to change too, so we're just gonna move it under for now. Alright, hopefully that'll work. Okay. So, first thing that we are checking out is the animation PV for Near Light. Okay. Should be the right one? Yes. Okay.
真の正義は栄光は思い出す時が来た。ネオンに沈むこの都市の凍った夜に終止符を。アークナイツ新イベントニアーライト私が照らす。
I love how these are 2D animated. That is so cool. It's really, really cool. They got all the full 2D animation. And again, I see why I couldn't see it earlier, because it does show everybody. That's really cool. The 2D ones are Yostar? Really? Huh, alright. That one was really short. I'm gonna play it again because there's so much going on in that. I'm just gonna play that one more time because it's so short. Ah! I forgot I couldn't. I forgot I couldn't do that. Alright, there we go.
真の正義は栄光は思い出す時が来た。ネオンに沈むこの都市の凍った夜に終止符を。アークナイツ新イベントニアーライト私が照らす。
It's actually kind of fascinating because I feel like this is animated on like 3s. That is really, really cool. I feel like it's animated on 3s. It's definitely not 1s, and it looks choppier than 2s. I think it's animated on 3s. That is really, really cool. Alright. And then the next one after that we were seeing is the faction theme. Pinus Sylvestris Field in the Light. Okay. See if this works now. Field in the Light, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. This is fun. I like the angle that everyone's at too. Like we have like the worm's eye view for this. Well, made so extra. This is fun. Ashlock Aura, honestly. Ashlock's drowning in her armor. You don't really realize how giant that shield is, huh? A Korean animator used it in a movie about Silver Ash and Pram fighting over Kate. I can see the music for this being used for that, yes. I can see that happening. Flametail Aura as well, she looks great. She does, yeah. Big shield, but probably a normal size shield because she's a small Valak. Oh, true, true. Well, I mean, she's not that small. But this is really cool. Flametail's up to bat, about to hit home, bruh. I love it. Fortress Defenders, one of my favorite class. Does a good job of the background. The background. Oh! The background! We have confetti now! Oh, I love that. I love the confetti. That's great. Yeah, the background is very cool. It's probably done with, like, it's probably an overpaint of a 3D model, if I had to guess. Field in the Light's one of your favorite EPs, because it reminds you of early Toho days. I can see it. That is a really fun theme. Also, the lighting is so good. Look at how the lighting casts on everybody. Man, I wonder how hard it is to animate one of these. I mean, not with 4 characters, but just like, just one, you know? I wonder how hard it would be. Everything just has, like, a slight amount of movement, whether you can, like... everything has so much movement in even tiny, tiny subtle ways. Very cool, very cool! Ah, that is fun. Okay, let me think here. Okay, we're just gonna, momento uno. We just have to quickly change things around real fast. I was gonna do it underneath, but I don't want to mess up anything, so. It looks like warping instead of frames. It's live 2D. Yeah, which I should be able to do. Alright. Don't they use vector lines? No, this is not vector. This is painting, and it's moved with Live 2D for sure. Yeah, it's either Live 2D or Spine, but either way, it's definitely not vector. You can tell because of how painterly it is. All right, we're gonna jump here, and we're gonna switch accounts real quick. Yes, and it's probably going to try to jump scare me with things, so I have to make sure to put my face in front of it. Alright, I want to make sure that we got everything. Yes, Vignette's here. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm still, like, nervous every time I do anything that's, like, out of the norm here. Okay. We should be good here. Yes, this is fine. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Don't jump scare me, please. I'm throwing something up above just in case. Let's see. No? Are we good? No? Okay. No jump scare. Awesome! We are good to go. Okay. I'm gonna turn this back on then.
Maria might call me her aunt.
Oh.
But that's only because I'm higher in the
Hello,
family.
Wishash. And then we need
still
to...
young. I'm not much older than
And this
her.
one. Okay.
And I'm still
We are
not
good.
married. Clear?
And I need to minimize this for my own sake. There we go, we are back in action. Awesome. Okay. According to the wiki, they use Spine for the skins. Possibly the same for music. Oh yeah, they probably do use Spine then. I really want to try Spine. I've had people be like, you spent all this time learning Live 2D, why do you want to learn Spine? And I'm like, because it seems easier for this in particular, for illustration. Alright. So the vignettes. I can just go to... Where? Sorry, I like I said, whenever I have to do something different, it just makes me nervous in general. Let me throw the vignette thing up here. And go to archives. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just always nervous about everything. This one is under to be continued. What is that one called? Is that part of these, or? This one, okay, Here Beyond, Preluding Lights, Angelo. I forget. I forget if it's this one because it always has, like, it doesn't have the full thing. Right? Okay. And Sylvestris. Oh, okay. And it's Farewell Roy. Okay, interesting. We'll see how this goes. Okay. I have to, like, mentally get back here. Okay. Farewell, Roy. Why do I want to join the Armorless Union? What a weird question. This is your organization, old man. What's there to explain? So, does this count as my interview? I heard all the companies around town do stuff like this now. Are we going to interview every new recruit from now on? Should I start calling you boss? Stop being such a pain in the ass. The way I see it, there's no difference between a hitman agency and any other business. Show up to work, do some overtime, then make that someone else's problem. If I had to give you a reason, then it's probably for the extra cash. Sure as hell beats what I make from hunting foul beasts. It's the same stuff anyway. You aim, you shoot. Of course, the higher paying job's gonna motivate you more. Isn't that right, boss? After all, everyone just wants to live the good life. The Armorless Union's hitmen. How did you people find this place? Does that really matter at this point? Celebrities such as yourself naturally attract attention with their every move. Well, you're done your due diligence, good sir. How should I put this? We're hardly the only ones who can track you down. There are plenty of people who have it in it for you. Beating them all to the punch was no small feat. Time is of the essence. I do hope you can trust our good intentions. Trust you? The Armorless Union. Speaking to me of trust? If that's a joke, I'm not laughing. When necessary, we are also capable of not being the Armorless Union. Hitman, is this the reason you sent your subordinates to die by my hand? Are you planning to... Shh, some things are better kept to yourself. A man as wise as you surely understands this. Do us a little favor, and you'll earn yourself an out. It's a pretty good deal if you ask me. You scratch our back, we scratch yours. So, how about it? The Armorless Union's Lazarite rank. How about it? Sounds pretty powerful, doesn't it? Honestly, the pay isn't half bad either. In a way, it's not too different from being a competition knight. You earn your keep by putting your life on the line. You don't get paid the big bucks without taking a few risks, right? That said, after more than a decade in the business, it's time to hang up the hat. Quit while you're ahead. The simplest truth to live by. Why swim against the current of the era? There are more stable sources of income, so why burn your life away? Bring your ship back to port when the time's right. How could being someone else's underling possibly feel as good as being your own boss? Surgery is scheduled in 2 hours. Be sure to show up on time. Starting tomorrow, your new name will be Joel Tyrell. And in 2 days, the company will put in a word for us. So don't mess it up. Also, the General Chamber's people don't seem to completely buy that we died along with the Blood Knight. Not yet, anyway. The Armorless Union is already preparing to select the next Lazarites before the investigators have even left. In other words, lay low and spare us any unnecessary trouble until this all blows over. Hey, are you even listening? Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. Ma'am, I'd like to have the most expensive meal set. No need for a bag, I'll be eating here. Oh, and make it extra spicy, please. Okay, so what were you saying, Monique? Go die in a ditch. What an awful thing to say! Why, if I died, poor Mrs. Tyrell would end up a widow. She sure hung up fast. Seems like everything's going smoothly. Even if the board of directors has its doubts, it's already too late. As for the Blood Knight, if he knows what's good for him, he'll keep his head down and not make a mess of things. After all, everyone is too busy looking out for number 1. Nobody will lose sleep over a couple of tools going missing. I probably don't have to worry about Darksteel either. All that's left is a face transplant and a new identity. Guess I'll be kissing goodbye to this handsome mug then. Who knows how I'll look when it's done, but somehow I doubt I'll be quite as gorgeous. Alas, what a pity. The former Lazarite stands on the street, concealed beneath the shadows of the neon lights. He lifts his hands to pat his cheeks while aimlessly looking out at the bright city lights. The most recent news highlights are being broadcast on the big screen on the side of a skyscraper. All the other screens dotting the cityscape, large and small, play roughly the same thing. Their clashing noises and flashing lights enough to make one a bit dizzy. The Blood Knight was attacked by an unknown assailant in his scheduled countryside home. There were traces of an intense struggle, and it has been confirmed that the blood left at the scene belongs to the former champion himself. The bodies of the attackers were also found at the scene. Experts have commented that it is highly unlikely that the Blood Knights survived such a fierce battle, which is consistent with the large quantities of blood found. The leading theory at the moment is that our former champion, weakened after his battle with the Radiant Knight, exhausted the last of his strength and passed away along with his assailants. For more information, please stay tuned to our follow-up program, The Truth Behind the Attack on the Blood Knight. Those bastards! What truth? It's all a bunch of baloney! How could the Blood Knight be defeated by mere assassins? Not a chance in hell! He's probably just laying low because he doesn't want those media bloodsuckers bothering him over an injury. They only care about the next scoop. Damn the whole lot of those shameless murderers! Gutter-dwelling pests! The Blood Knight would never go down like this! Calm down. You can say what you want, just stop flailing your arms like- Ow! That's my head! Huh? Sorry, I got a bit too worked up there. You alright? I'm fine. I guess this just isn't my lucky day. Hey, you over there. Yeah, you. You didn't get hit, did you? You alright, man? He didn't hit you in the head, too? Sorry. Were you talking to me? Who else is there? There's only the three of us squatting by the food stall in the middle of the night. I suppose so. I appreciate the concern, but I'm fine. I was just in shock after hearing the news. The news is nothing but a load of shit. Those carrion lickers only care about the scent of blood and death. They don't give a damn about whether the Blood Knight lives or dies. They don't know a goddamn thing, which is why they can run their mouths like that. After being defeated by the Radiant Knight, the former champion, yada yada. As long as you pick a good clickbait title, you can easily farm a few days' worth of ad revenue. No one with a bit of curiosity can resist. It's just the latest way to make a quick buck these past 2 days. He shouldn't be this token of consumerism! Well said. You're exactly right. Our company does some business with the night competitions. I ran into him a few times while following the project, but our holdings went down the drain as soon as the news came out. Personally, I'm a big fan, so I hope he's alright. That's more than enough reason to treat you to a drink, then. Huh? I mean, as an apology for what just happened. How about it? Or are you too scared to have a drink with an infected? But I have work tomorrow! Well, whatever. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. You pick the place, then. Heh, I like your guts. How about you, then? Wanna all go together? Me? Actually, I have some things I need to attend to soon. Still, fate has brought us together, and kindness is hard to find these days, so... Why not? Lead the way! Great! Follow me! Cheers! Cheers! Wrap it up, you two. I'm not made of money, you know. Actually, I recognize you. You're the one who competed today, that, Iron Wrist Knight! Wow, I can't believe I got my head smacked by Iron Wrist Knight's Iron Wrist! That's gotta be worth at least a point! Come on, I already apologized, didn't I? Too bad about today, you almost got the win! If only the other side didn't get that supply pack. I bet on you, you know. Really? Why would you do that? Because the odds were good. Why else? Oh, makes sense. But just so you know, you shouldn't bet on infected knights next time. They won't let us win. I gave it my all, but I still failed. I doubt the people behind the scenes are very happy with me after my last showing. Whoa, that sounds awful. If only I had the Blood Knight's skills. He's still lost to the Radiant Knight, though. Sorry, shouldn't have brought that up. By the way, what do you do? Are you some sort of knight too? Nothing of the sort. I'm just a hunter from the sticks who occasionally stops by the big city. I usually hunt foul beasts, and can sometimes even turn a profit if they manage to fetch a good price. But it's been rough these days, so I've been thinking about how to make it big in the city. Like becoming a competition knight? You can make a lot of quick cash if you manage to win. Ah, forget it. I don't have what it takes to be a knight anyway. I'm no good at fighting. You've got a good head on your shoulders then. The knight competitions may be glamorous, but only a small handful of us make any real money. Not the kind of thing you want to be worrying about. Heck, I wouldn't be doing this either if I had a choice. Life has a way of messing with us all, brother. You said it. Back then, all I ever thought about was how much better life would be in the big city. If I could go back in time, I'd tell myself from a few years back to just forget about Cavalier Elke. Should have stayed home and worked an honest job. I'd rather spend my entire life farming than doing whatever I'm doing now. Agreed. Only a tiny minority are able to make good money. But even then, what the best paid competition knight earns is nothing compared to the real profit that the companies behind them are making. You've had too much to drink, my man. Nah, I'm totally sober. What do you think? If I get infected, you think I'll get the day off tomorrow? Maybe, but forget tomorrow. You'll never have to go to work again. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Damn, maybe I am drunk after all. Sorry, my head's starting to spin. Fine, seems like you really are out of it. So I'll restrain myself and not beat the out of you. Just don't ever crack a joke like that again. Because if you do, you're taking a trip to the hospital to get stitches for your nose. It won't happen again. To be honest, I always wanted to be a knight, ever since I was a little kid. Not a competition knight, mind you. Something much older. The kind my grandpa's generation really looked up to. You mean like those campaign knights that entered the city not too long ago? Yeah, I know I don't have the skills for that. Ugh. Look at it this way. Their way of fighting is totally outdated. What can you accomplish these days with brute strength alone? Sure, nobody's arguing with that, but we've got to fight, like it or not. Ugh. Boss, pour me another one. If you ask me, everyone wants a better life, and the best way to do that is to get into business. You want to get into the business world? Yeah, I guess. Preferably a large corporation, the 9-to-5 cubicle sort. But, you know, being a salesman doesn't sound half bad either. I think I'd be pretty good at it. I heard big companies give bonuses to outstanding employees too. What could be better than earning a stable salary? When you put it like that. You're too naive! Huh? Working in a corporation isn't as easy as you think. Well, it's just a pipe dream anyway. Everyone knows it's tough getting into a good company. True, it's tough, but that's still the easy part. Getting in is just the beginning. The problem is, once you're in, you can't get out. That's the hard part. Today, actually ditched work. I didn't show up. I originally wanted to take some time off, but I'm out of vacation days for the year, so I didn't even bother applying. You were gone the whole day and nobody even bothered to call you? My phone's dead. Forgot to charge it last night. Good man. Are you sure that's not going to be a problem? It's a problem, all right. A big problem. Scratch what I said earlier. Maybe you're a little too gutsy. Is this what you call having guts? My tongue's completely numb. My stomach's empty. My brain's faring about as well. No, I just drank a whole bunch, so there's alcohol in my stomach and water in my head. What the hell are you on about? Quite the unique saying you came up with there. I like it. That said, I feel pretty good now that I can't hear my ringtone. At least I can fool myself into thinking everything's fine. With all due respect, that feeling won't last forever. As soon as you charge your phone... Sheesh, I don't even want to think about it. Then let's not. I'm starting to get the chills again. Even I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach. Whatever. I've made my peace with it. There's no shortage of grunts like me. You've got the more experienced old hands and the more gun-ho young guns. No point delaying the inevitable. I'm just worn out, man. I just want to take a day off where I don't have to worry about anything. If I'm really gonna get fired over this, then so be it. At least that spares me from all the agonizing over not being able to make up my mind. You really do have nerves of steel. You're not afraid at all? Can't you tell I'm joking? Of course I'm afraid! I still haven't paid off my mortgage! So I'm gonna head home and pull an all-nighter writing a report for the head of the department about how I was in a coma all day from a serious illness and accidentally broke my phone. That might be a bit of a stretch. Just a bit. Who cares if it's true or not? All that matters is having an excuse to step down. Alright, that's enough for today. No more drinking. Boss, give me the tab. You two sure know how to take advantage of a guy's hospitality. Picking all these expensive drinks, huh? I do appreciate it. What a rare treat. To enjoy a friend's hospitality on one of my few trips to the city. To show my thanks, can I offer you a suggestion? What? Me? Why don't you spend the night here at the bar? I took a look, and it's gonna be open all night, with plenty of customers. And tomorrow morning, find another place with lots of people. Try to keep your head down in the crowd. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? That's all I have to say. I'll be off now. He's gone just like that, huh? Didn't even care to elaborate. Well, I'd better get going too. What about you? Are you going to listen to him and drink all night? Later, the old man told me that he's a Darksteel, and that I might be cut out to become a Lazarite. He may have been as cold and shady as his rank, but I don't think there's anything particularly blue about me. Oh, not that I'm trying to argue with you, boss. Lazarite suits me just fine. When the old man picked me up, well, I won't say that, since I was doing perfectly fine by myself and didn't need to be picked up. Basically, I had just hunted 2 foul beasts at the time, scalded off the plumage, bled them out, and had them ready for eating after some time over the fire pit. They came out pretty good, and the old man ate a foul beast and a half all by himself. Left me with 2 heads, a pair of claws, and 1 leg. After he finished, he started talking like one of those high and mighty folks out of the storybooks. Even without a teacher or any tools, you're still able to hunt these slippery foul beasts. They can be difficult even for experienced hunters your age. You've got a natural talent. How about it, child? Want to live the good life? Of course. How could I not? I must have been drunk as hell, too. Ended up wasting all that time because I somehow believed what he said. The sun's almost up. Better start heading back. Ugh. It's so cold. So this is what Cavalier Elke looks at this hour. There's hardly anyone around. The trash everywhere hasn't been cleaned up yet. And there are discarded night posters all over the ground. People are all trash. Who's there? You people are... Iron Wrist Knight. By refusing to cooperate with the General Chamber, you've impeded the path for others. The Blood Knight can no longer protect you. This whole deal with pawning my life off to them. The more time passes, the more I see things clearly. The knights are commodities they hoard inside their warehouses. The assassins are weapons they wield. And what of public opinion? It's their best tool for manipulation, and they've studied it thoroughly. Money and power. In Kazimierz, these two things are often inextricably linked. Hey, I'm not saying you have to become a tycoon or anything, but look, if you want to live a better life, you have to rub shoulders with those people. Most people are fine climbing over others, one run at a time. But when will you ever be free from someone else's control? So just don't think about it too much. If you're privileged enough, just try to live a better, more comfortable life. At least now, I won't be asked to take someone's life over the phone anymore. If something goes wrong, getting hurt is the least of our worries. We'll need a good excuse to pull the wool over the boss's eyes, right? Alright, you can open your eyes now. You look fine. Ugh. If you keep stroking your face like that, I'm going to make you need another one. Gads, Monique! I shudder at the thought. Having bandages all over my face is... Ugh. How should I put this? New and exciting? Donna Tyrell. And you're Joel Tyrell. You'd better not mess it up again after the doctor comes back. Oh, right. Our titles have changed too. We're husband and wife now, right? Oh, are you blushing? Did they carve out your eyeballs? No need to be so hostile. While this arrangement might be a bit... well, it's fine. Oh, and don't worry. You're just as easy on the eyes as before. So they definitely carved out your eyeballs. I see you're awake now. How are you doing? You chose to go with the accelerated program. Though Originium Arts can speed up the process so you won't need multiple surgeries, there's still corresponding risks. You won't be able to remove the bandages for a while, and I'd suggest returning for a follow-up once a month to ensure the most stable results. Thank you. I feel great already. But I don't think the follow-ups will be necessary. We'll figure out something out on our own. Thank you for your hard work, Doctor. That was sudden. You're gonna have to figure out how to get rid of the body on your own. I didn't have a choice. Nobody can be allowed to know about this. I could have chosen my words better, but I meant what I said. Dead men tell no tales. By the way, did you hear about what the General Chamber did to a group of infected knights who had been following the Blood Knight? I ran into one of them last night, just to make sure. I've heard a thing or two, but it's none of my business. And I suggest you keep your shiny new nose out of it too. Don't forget, We've got nothing to do with the Armorless Union now. Yeah, I suppose you're right. It's none of our business now. Alright, then, we're just about to start a brand new chapter of our lives. What's the plan? If we're going to sell stuff, are we really going to run a business? Even if you wanted to, Darksteel would never let you. It'd already be a miracle if you didn't scare off all our customers. Please, do I even have the talent to mess anything up? We have everything we could ever want now, but I still need something to kill the time. You've got time to kill? Kind of. You in the mood to go hunting? Just the two of us? We can go buy a villa out in the countryside. I'll teach you how to hunt foul beasts, and nobody's better than me. Hunting for sport. Never could have imagined that back when I was scraping by in the woods. I've simply never had the free time, but now I've got nothing but free time, so I might as well treat myself. Seems like all that free time fried your brain then. You can go by yourself. I'm going on vacation. Preferably someplace nice, like the Soles or Siesta. You won't catch me dead in the boonies. Seriously, after all the work it took to make this day possible, you're just reminiscing about your childhood? What are you planning? Honestly, who knows? If I can live a better life, I'll try to do exactly that. No need to sweat the details. If your brain malfunctions and you decide to go live in a cave or whatever, you might as well transfer all your assets to me first. I'll send you my bank account number when we get back. If something happens to me, you'd inherit everything I own anyway, just from our legal status. Good point. Might as well speed up the process then. How cruel. Anyway, enough of that. After I tie up some loose ends, how about we go on that vacation I suggested? Give it a thought, alright? Wherever you decide to go, why not make it a team effort? Oh my god. Alright then. Amazing. It's literally just like a more violent Jesse and James. Incredible. Truly incredible. Alright. Also, hello, Dao. Look him in. Roy getting two people killed and nonchalantly talking to his new wife. Yeah, what the heck? More violent Jesse and James? Are you implying Platinum is Meow? I mean, the color is accurate enough. Oh gosh, stop me before I make the dumbest fan art possible. Also, that businessman being drunk and being like, should I get myself infected just to get one day of vacation? Oh man. Alright. And next up, we've got... Operator record, neural alter. Alright. Nice. Making sure that we have everything here. I'm just like, I have so many lists of things right now, so I just have to like... Yes. Okay. That businessman was really going through it. Man. Alright. I think we can get... Let's see what we can do. Alright.
You look well, Doctor.
Hello, Platinum. Speaking of... Yeah, that could work for Meowth, right? I put Roy's wisdom about clickbait in the HR channel in case you ever need a reminder. Thank you, Janu, I appreciate it. You know, it's kind of funny, because truthfully, I don't clickbait enough, I think, and it probably actually hurts me. I actually probably need to clickbait more. But I never clickbait, so... Juan? Justice Knight? Neural... Blemmy, Wishlash... Wait. Juan? The horse in the window? What? Is this a meme I don't know? Is this a... I think this is a meme I don't know, isn't it? What? My favorite cashmere horse? I think this is a meme I am not aware of now. I'm sorry if that's the case. But at least people in chat know, so there you go. Shared meme in the Discord server? Alright. Give me like half a second here. Oh! Amazing. I've seen the photo, I just didn't like parse it together, you know? That's incredible. That is amazing right there. Oh my gosh. Alright, I need to get back to here. There we go. Alright, Neural. That is seriously gorgeous. Okay. Oh, and need to change this. Alright. Okay. Starting point. Reality is no competition, and there's no day of unconditional victory. Margaret. Huh? Aunt Sophia. Sorry, I'm a bit busy and didn't hear you come in. When's the last time you got some sleep? Be honest with me. I'm not trying to hide anything from you. I just don't actually remember. I didn't expect to be this busy after winning the championship. I left in a hurry last time, so I didn't actually experience any of this. You were the champion of the major after all. All eyes turned to you. The other champions, actually, even the semi-finalists, have whole professional teams around them to help with this stuff. You shouldn't shoulder this all alone. Maria and I are here, and now that the games are over, we'll do everything we can to support you. I understand. I'm very glad to have you here too. Then let me help. You can't even see the sunset with that thick stack of documents in front of you. I feel a lot better about myself now. Looks like those are almost all business opportunities. I reject most of them. As for the rest... Let me have a look. Speaking out of school, I'm sure you'd be glad to share your experiences with children. A press conference for health products? Did this company cooperate with Rhodes Island during the major? Would you consider talking to them? I'll have to think about it. I know what you're thinking. If you take this first step, what about the next step? Right. I've been more and more worried about that. The major was only a starting point. Neural! Operator Ivy, did you run into trouble with your mission? No, we're doing alright, but there is trouble with another group. It's a group of infected. As you know, the Cavalier Alliance just disbanded and they... I know. Give me the location and I'll head there right away. Step aside! Let us into the city! You can't do this to us! Please, Honorable Knight, we'll die if you leave us out in the wastes! Look, there's so many of us trying to stick together. We even have kids! We came here a few months ago to work in the Grand Knight territory. We lived in the city before that. There are swarms of gloom pinchers not far from here, and we don't have enough food on us. Please, if a catastrophe happens... Don't cry. Your tears mean nothing to these cold-blooded assholes. I used to look up to you people as heroes, thinking you were different from those ungrateful bastards in the General Chamber of Commerce. Your identification codes show that you don't belong in Cavalierelki. Yes, you already said that. But today alone, we went to the other cities, and all 3 of them said the same thing when they turned us away at the gates. They said we were under the Grand Knight territory during the Cavalierelki Alliance, but now that the Major is over, starting today, the Cavalierelki Alliance is no more. So what that means is you expect us to wander the wilderness for 3 whole years before we can return to the city? I'll repeat myself again. You cannot enter Cavalierelki unless you have permission. In other words, as soon as the Major is over, the Grand Knight territory no longer has any use for our cheap labor, and we deserve to be left behind, thrown away just like the rubbish from 4 cities after they separate. No, I refuse to accept that! Take 1 step forward, and I will consider it an illegal breach of the checkpoint. And if I did step forward, what would the lot of you do, huh? The heroes of Casimir's, our campaign knights, would you run your lances through the hearts of your fellow people? Or have we, the infected, stopped being your fellow Casimirsians altogether? There's no need for me to answer your question, infected. If you don't turn back this instant... I think there's still room to turn the situation around. You're the Radiant Knight! Why would the Radiant Knight be... No, it's Margaret. It is, Uncle Liam. We meet again. Honestly, I never expected to meet you under these circumstances. During the separation of the 4 cities, we were ordered to take over the job of securing Cavalierelki. Securing? Prior to this Major, the campaign knights hadn't shown themselves in Cavalierelki for a very long time, let alone an entire squad of silver lances guarding the entrance to a city. Do these infected threaten the safety of Casimir's? Margaret, you know the answer. You 2 know each other? Ha! How stupid of me. You're the Radiant Knight of the Neural family. I used to worship you. I used to think you'd bring light to us infected. But now, we see you for the imposter you are. Traitor to the infected. Are you going to stand with that campaign knight and point the tip of your spear at us? Sir, whether or not you trust me, please take your companions and rest over there for a while. I'll handle things over here. Rest? Sure then. Let's see what kind of show you're gonna put on. Right here, with no cameras or spectators. Margaret, they don't see you the way you see them. I've always known that. But, in my eyes, the infected are not Casimir's enemies. They are just ordinary people who've had to endure extraordinary suffering. And from your answer, I can already guess the attitude of the Adeptus Bravid Levi. However, Uncle Liam, this is a question I will ask again and again, and if necessary, I shall ask it with my sword spear. Do the infected threaten the safety of Casimir's? All units, stand down and return to your positions. Margaret, raise your weapon. You should already know how knights get their point across. Very well. Uncle Liam, how long has it been since we last dueled? Grandmaster, 4 cities will be completely separated by around 10 o'clock tonight. At present, all entrances to Cavalierialki, as well as all key facilities around the city, are secured by our knights. How long has it been since we've laid our eyes on this scenery? We owe it all to young Margaret. Speaking of Margaret, Grandmaster, will she agree to your proposal? After all, she has already turned us down several times. Times are changing. Children these days see things more clearly than we did back then. She will see things clearly, and she can still stand on our side without being a Silverlance. Yes, we all hope to fight side by side with a Neural, no matter which field. This has never changed. Field. In the aftermath of the Major, the General Chamber of Commerce's concession was only temporary. We know the very future of Kazimierz requires Margaret's power. And if she wants to continue moving forward, she also needs us. Indeed, she does have a long road ahead of her. You all saw what her last act was during the Major. So you mean that batch of infected stranded in the desert? I see. That's why you will have Liam handle this. Liam was the one who volunteered. Standing on the sidelines of the arena, he might say he has nothing but contempt for the hypocritical games, but in reality, he misses his first duel with Margaret. You're sure that Margaret will draw her weapon? Without a doubt. Otherwise, her name would not be Margaret Neural. Let's see how much you've changed over the years. Standing before a true knight's lance is nothing like the mock play in the arena, nor is it like dealing with the riffraff in the wastelands. Uncle Liam, I'll always remember how you taught me to wield a spear on the battlefield when I was still very young. When a knight charges, he fights to defend every yard of soil beneath his feet. All these years, I've never stopped charging forward. It takes more than words. Right. My spear will speak in my stead and tell you everything I have to say. Let's get started. Under the sunlight, the silver of the lance's tip grows faintly with no air of pretense. It has been darkened by the erosion of wind and soil. The golden light flowing from the blade of the sword spear gradually dims until the only bit of the eternal radiance that remains is the spark collected in the young Pegasus's eyes. Charge, sweep, feint, thrust, block. Their actions seem to blur into one, at a speed hardly distinguishable to the naked eye. Absent is any glow of arts. The only light comes from the clashing of the two adamantine stars as they collide in the wastes. Is that all you've got? You've gotten slow, Margaret! In battle, you only get a split second to land a decisive blow. Is this a duel between campaign knights? It's nothing like brawls in the arena. They're kicking up dust everywhere. Even standing at this distance, I can barely catch my breath. They're clearly not even using any arts. Watch out. Haven't you learned to watch out for yourself first? Margaret, you have your eyes on too many others. You're full of openings. Uncle Liam, I disagree. This light. You not only blocked my lance, but also... I advance. I burn brightly, solely for the purpose of illuminating others. Ugh! The the Silverlance Pegasus takes a step back. But this single step is enough to determine the victor. I can breathe again. Are they done fighting? And this light in front of me, this warmth. Wait, were you using the light to cover us from the sand kicked up by the duel? Radiant Knight! She's still the same Radiant Knight as always, isn't she? She never turned her back on the infected. She swings her blade for us, and she lifts her shield to cover us. So, that's how it is. The Radiant Knight. The Radiant Knight! You really have grown, Margaret. I'm sorry, Uncle Liam. I didn't use any arts, and I wasn't going to use mine. Nobody ever stipulated that campaign knights cannot use their arts during a duel. Furthermore, you are no campaign knight, Margaret. I've seen your feats in the arena. Haven't you always looked down on the knight competitions? I've always had contempt for those hypocritical performances. Until now. You fought well, Margaret. And the show you put on in the arena was not the full extent of your power. Is that a compliment? Thank you. You've defeated me, once again. 10 years ago, you were already almost unstoppable. And now, you've perfected your techniques and your arts. A spear that can control its own sharpness far exceeds your prior abilities, as well as what I am capable of. But even if I've won... That's right, Margaret. Even if you've won, so what? I asked you to lift your weapon, and so you did. You came here prepared to fight. But, have you thought about what comes next? We made no agreement. I never once thought that a single victorious duel would make a Silverlance Pegasus yield to me. Even if I let those infected into the city. What does that mean for them afterwards? How should Cavaliarchy accept them? And how are they to survive in Cavaliarchy? It's not as if I haven't given these things any thought, Uncle Liam. Reality is not a game. The day won't abruptly end, nor will there be a clear-cut winner. So, I've made up my mind. Yesterday, I received a letter from the Adeptus Spravedlivi. It credited the Kazimierz Alliance Medical Organization for the treatment of infected, with substantial contributions to the Major. Under significant pressure from people of all walks of life, the Adeptus considered allowing this organization to continue working in Kazimierz, and established a special regulatory agency. And this organization needs someone who can work closely with both sides to serve as a bridge. Margaret, are you saying... Please inform the Grand Knights that I will take this position. Margaret, did you decide all this before you chose to fight me? Yes. But I also believed you'd want me to demonstrate my determination. Ha. You really have changed. In the past, you only knew how to charge ahead, alone, consuming yourself in your own radiance. When did you learn to take all these other things into consideration? While I was thinking about how to save people. During my years of exile, I made some friends who weren't the mightiest of warriors, but had hearts no less sincere than that of any knight. I may not ever become as thorough and thoughtful as they are. But I do hope that my light can illuminate lands far and wide. To this end, I am willing to learn some new things. Excellent. Those companions of yours must be very trusty indeed. All units, allow these infected persons to enter the city. For the time being, custody over these individuals will be transferred to Margaret Nurl. Phew. They're letting us in? Thank you so much, Radiant Knight. You're a lifesaver. Radiant Knight. I don't know if we can trust you. You helped us, but what good does it do? After all the hardships we've endured to return to Cavalierelki, what kind of life awaits us? I have no answers for you. I'm sorry, but I can't make you any promises. Not now. Maybe not even for the foreseeable future. But what I can say for sure is, I won't ever stop. The long and difficult journey you'll have to face is the territory I've sworn to defend. Radiant Knight, have you finished going over all the paperwork? Yes, I've read them all, Mr. Spokesman. I resigned from that position. You can just call me Malkovich. All right. Assistant to the chairman of the Rose Paper Union, Mr. Malkovich. I thought this would be a simple interview. I never expected that you'd be waiting for me here. A simple interview? Hardly. After you won the major, you refused to speak with the press. This will be the first time you've been willing to face the camera. As someone who has just stepped into the media industry, how could I miss such a rare opportunity? The interview is just a means to an end. I'm here to express my gratitude to you. Gratitude? Oh, I see now. You're talking about the report published regarding the settlement of the infected following the major. That was nothing more than a minor publication in an inconspicuous weekly medical journal. But, I must say, I was rather surprised. By what? That we'd report on the plight of the infected? I didn't think you'd mention the infected at all when it's not necessary, whether positively or negatively. I understand that not everything between us is water under the bridge. But things always change. As you may know, during the major, I had a rather fruitful relationship with the leaders of Rhodes Island. So, why would you rule out the possibility that there might be a spark of friendship between us? After all, we both share the hope for Kazimierz to have a better tomorrow. Margaret looks at the chairman's assistant's extended hand and hesitates for a moment before shaking it. This hand does not belong to a knight. It does not sport the calluses of someone who has been owned. It does not have the power to move mountains and split rocks. But it runs very hot. That temperature seems to set the warrior's blood alight almost instantly. Margaret knows this sensation. Every time she stepped onto the field, every time she stood in the middle of the arena, she felt a similar excitement. Perhaps someday in the future, Kazimierz too would be filled with this coursing, imperceptible flame. Yes. To a better tomorrow. I very much enjoyed that one. That was very, very good. And a very great way to sort of wrap things too. Oh, goodness. Where are we on here? My gosh, there's so many! Guess the man made a choice. I guess so, huh? I mean, yeah. It just seems like there's too much negativity in that role, right? So it's very understandable. I love how some of these records and vignettes sort of like just wrap up a few little loose ends that you otherwise wouldn't have. I think that's nice. Okay. Okay. I think... I'm trying to think. Let's see if we can get the Neural family done today. And then... next stream we'll go between, Iceberg and, everybody else in Kazhimash. Now we know what Neural will be up to for the near future. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I know it's annoying to do it this way, but I kind of have to because the way that the back buttons work is not great. So, hang on a sec.
How are you today, Doctor?
Hi, Gravel! Alright. Next up is, Wishlash. Okay. Alright. Wishlash. Exclusive interview. Her bag is always stuffed to the brim, so when she needs to find a set of keys, it always takes some time and effort. One copy of the Central Journal, please.
Sophia, long time no see.
Same to you, Al. Actually, I'm quite surprised your stand is still running.
Only by the good graces of my old regulars. Hey, out of curiosity, isn't that knight who's been on the front page recently your niece?
Niece? Maria's like a little sister, thank you very much.
Yes, I'll remember next time. I watched the match between her and Brastrust. She's got some of the same grit and spunk you had back in the day.
Me? Not Margaret.
No, I'd never mistake it.
I'm not going to argue with you, Al. That's all in the past now.
Sure is. When I look at the news these days, they're talking about new folks every year. Last year, it was the Blood Knight, cover to cover. But this year, quite a few newly promoted knights have made the headlines.
I saw. Maria made it too.
There was a time when you were the talk of the town too. Hey, what are you looking at?
4 Seasons Times. Is that a new one? I don't remember seeing it before.
Well, take a gander at the header. The Wishlash Knight returns to the arena as a coach, guiding Maria Neural to defeat Ingra the Butcher.
Never imagined there would still be reporters paying any attention to my life. I guess news of my shopping spree last weekend wasn't boring enough, so they're coming back for more.
Yeah, reporters aren't the same as they used to be either. They used to sip on fine honey, but now they swallow rot. Still, this one seems to be the real deal. Picks their words carefully, and has a style that isn't overblown. Here, take a look at this.
Can this up-and-comer from the Neural family, under the guidance of the Wishlash Knight, forge her own radiance in the arena? And if so, could this mean that the Wishlash Knight has recentered herself and is ready for a comeback? Unfortunately, they're going to be disappointed. I'm just doing a little babysitting.
Want to take a copy home?
Thanks, but no thanks. I already hear more news than I care for these days, Al.
See you later then, Zofia.
One copy of the Central Journal, please.
Zofia, it's been a while.
You've started selling knight merchandise too, Al.
These little dolls bring in good money, Zofia. Especially the Radiant Knights. I go through 60 a day. Meanwhile, I can barely get rid of the few papers.
I'll let Margaret know how much you appreciate her then. I'm sure she'd be happy to know that.
Put it like that, and those reporters with their ears to the ground owe her their lives too. The Radiant Knight's return has been a goldmine for both scoops and sales.
Heck, maybe I should be thanking her too. Without her, I might still be coaching Maria, worrying about how she makes it to the next round. Life's a lot simpler these days. I've been looking at a nice little villa in the countryside. Once the dust settles, I plan on moving out of the city.
Don't be like that. There are still plenty of people here who care about you. Here.
4 Seasons Times. Huh. They're still in print.
More than that, they've even set up a column dedicated to news about you. Take a look.
The Vishlash Knight gives up coaching Maria, wishing to return to a life of luxury. How do I put this? My lifestyle's not that extravagant, is it?
Depends on who you compare it to. And would you look at that? You can practically taste the venom dripping from every word.
Read it out loud for me, Al. I want to hear it.
Are you sure? Your choice of words is quite intense.
Go ahead.
After Maria dropped out of the major, Wishlash also made the extremely disappointing decision to step away from her position as coach, and from the arena. After her retirement, she seems to have forgotten the spirit of chivalry, instead sinking into a wealth-addled mediocrity, drunk off the wine of complacency. You can still laugh when they're tearing into you like that?
It's obvious from how they put it that they're just a naive child who knows nothing of the world. Why bother getting mad?
I suppose so.
Oh, no need to put it away, Al. I'll take that one too.
See you later then, Zofia.
One copy of the Central Journal, please.
It's been a while, Zofia.
Titus, what are you doing here?
I could ask the same of you. I assume you'd have servants to pick up the paper for you.
Hey, you little... I can speak to him myself, Al. Is it just me, or are you always out and about these days, Titus? It seems like you're enjoying your retirement.
Nothing compared to you, of course. With our champion, the Radiant Knight, at your back, I'm sure your life's positively cushy. Oh, but how could I forget? Since she's been turning down all those sponsorships, maybe our champion's been sponging off of you. So how have you been? Keeping busy?
If you know I'm busy, why waste your breath on all that nonsense?
I have some connections to the General Chamber of Commerce. And after the finals, I got some news. They're building a brand new arena on the newly built plate. And while they're at it, they're probably going to develop a new commercial sector nearby. It's a good investment.
No.
Let me finish.
Not interested.
Zofia, at the rate you burn through money, you'll run out one of these days, no matter how big your family business is. Not to mention those self-serving underlings you finally axed last year. Now that's a royal waste of money.
That's none of your business.
Well, if you're really not interested, then forget it. Alright, and I say this with sincerity. Zofia, you're still very young.
Titus, I'll listen when you have something worth saying.
In any case, spare a thought for yourself.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your concern. See you never.
So, you gonna buy something before you leave? Looks like a lot of people have been looking for you since the Radiant Knight lifted the trophy.
Margaret. Well, it's not like I can just leave her to her own devices either.
You've been worrying way too much about the neural kids all these years, Zofia.
Well, we grew up together, and our family origins are... Hey, Al! What's that you're hiding?
Oh, it's nothing.
Hand it over.
I told you, it's nothing.
Now!
Here. It's another column from that frizzy kid. Don't get mad. They have no clue what they're talking about.
There's no text in the column. Only a huge photograph occupying the entire page. It's a picture of me sitting in the audience during the finals. The worry, uneasiness, and thick, palpable pride on my face are all clearly captured by the camera. Even the night imperceptible envy in my eyes could not escape the keen lens. Above the photograph appears an extremely eye-catching title printed in thick, black ink. The Neural family's best attendant. Kid's got guts.
Zofia.
Zofia offhandedly folds the newspaper to cover half the picture, obscuring the faces in the auditorium so that only the dazzling night on the field remains. See you later, Al. Miss Sophia! Miss Sophia! Who is it? And where am I? Hurry, wake up! I'm so glad I found you. I was scared half to death. Why were you sleeping in the bushes? Partied too hard last night. Haven't drunk like that in a long while. Help me up, Lily. Careful now. Did they leave yet? Miss Margaret and Miss Maria both had a bit too much to drink, so the butler arranged for a driver to take them home not too long ago. Where's Waynar? Did you forget? He didn't even stay halfway through before leaving. I guess I was already pretty wasted by then. I haven't seen you indulge yourself like that in a long time. Margaret deserved the toast. Oh, allow me to see you to your bedchamber. Hold on. Who's there? Show yourself! Let go! Let go of me! A reporter? How'd you get in here? Miss Sophia, should I call the police? No need. You can head back first. But... Don't worry. I can toss this runt back over the walls myself. Please don't hesitate to call me if needed. How old are you? 15? 16? I'm an adult! 4 seasons times. So you're that reporter! Please give me my badge back! Are you aware that trespassing is a crime? I'm sorry, I just wanted... Seeing how you chased me all the way here, you might as well ask what's on your mind. Might as well ask what's on your mind while you got the chance. If you have the guts to barge into my house, surely you have the guts to sit on my sofa? Take a seat. Let's just call this an interview. I'm sure you've got pages of questions you've been itching to ask. I'm new to the job. I've never done an interview before. Perfect. Now's your chance to practice. I'm really sorry. I broke into your house on an impulse. I'm willing to accept the consequences, be it a fine or jail time. You know, normally an interview begins with a self-introduction. I'll get started for you. But my name's Sophia, formerly known as the Wishlash Knight, now retired. A sister to both Maria and the Radiant Knight. Well, technically they're aunts, but whatever. I'm also a VIP at Golden Palm Bank, a super VIP at the Starlight Street Shopping Mall, and a swindled customer of various real estate moguls. All right. And occasionally the center of attention for the tabloids. No, that's not you. Then who am I in your eyes? I've watched the recordings of all your matches and read every article. You were different during each phase of your career. Then start with the me you have the deepest impression of. Oh, here it is. It's from this time. You wore a ponytail back then, just like Maria. After the Radiant Knight left, the decline of the Neural family was inevitable, so you stepped into the arena seeking to save everything for her sake. I still have photos from that time. That was such a long time ago. Not even I kept that photo. But yeah, Margaret went far, far away. Maynard didn't want to become a knight, preferring to wear a tie and sit in a cubicle, so I had to step up and make something happen. Just for the Neural family? Of course not. After being bathed in the Radiant Knight's light, how could I not let it touch my heart? Of course I wanted to pierce the darkness covering Kazimierz with my own strength, sword in hand. But you weren't able to. Hey, where'd you get that photo? Get rid of it! It makes me look ugly! No, I worked so hard to buy this one! You kids really are something else. Why work your butt off for a picture of a knight with a bruised nose? This is a photo of your last fight. Ever since your defeat to Fisher in the round of 16, you were never seen in the arena again. My left hand was injured. But you fought to the end with your right. Gee, thanks for reminding me. I'm sure I would have forgotten all about it. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. It's fine. Getting injured was only part of the reason I decided to retire. There were some things buried too deeply for me to think about back then. But when I look back at it now, more and more, I think it was the disillusionment. Though I'd already expected it to some extent. Once I was fully exposed to the filth beneath the glamour of night sports, I really couldn't find a reason to keep going. Not everyone has the never-ending light to dispel the darkness wherever they go, like the Radiant Knight. Most fall right there, on the cusp before daybreak. Even if they point their swords to the sky, they can only swing at the infinite darkness. But you were still willing to be Maria Neural's coach and help her shine in the arena. All I did was teach her how to survive in the darkness. I couldn't teach her anything I didn't know how to do myself. What do you mean? I mean she managed that on her own. Be it with Maria or Margaret, there was nothing I could do. At least, they were able to bring you joy with what they accomplished. Like you said in Sports Afternoon, you're proud of them. You're right, I am. The Four Seasons Times echo a similar sentiment in that one article. The Neural family's best attendant. That was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. Don't worry, I didn't take it personally. But that's not what the look on your face said. I saw you at the newsstand that day, and your expression was different from usual. Okay, now this is getting creepy. How long have you been stalking me, kiddo? I've been taking photos for the last few months, but I've been following you for the last 6 years and 28 days. Okay, you're definitely going to land yourself in jail one day. Sure, but I'll also land myself the greatest honor a reporter can get. Suit yourself. Doesn't matter at this point. Let's get back on topic. The moment I saw that photo, something clicked in my head that I wasn't sure of before. I'll admit it, I was jealous of Margaret, but I'm not sure whether it was her combat prowess, her Originium arts, her being a Pegasus, or the Neural name. None of those things matter. You wouldn't envy the Radiant Knight over little things like that. Yeah? I guess I was just sad that I couldn't be like her, charging towards a goal from start to finish, without hesitation, fearing neither hardship nor darkness. You've never thought about stepping back into the arena? I'd rather die. So, do you miss your competitive days? At least I knew what I wanted back then. May I write an article and publish what you just said? Knock yourself out. I don't care. And the people I care about don't care either. Will you buy a copy of the Four Seasons Times next week to read it? Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we? One copy of the Central Journal, please.
Here you go, kid. There aren't many people like you who read the papers these days.
You talk too much, Gramps.
Hey, it's a bit old-fashioned, but you should buy another one if you're waiting for someone.
What do you mean?
You've been following her around for so long. You really think I wouldn't notice the camera behind your newspaper? Look, she's coming this way right now.
When she sees the familiar figure, the reporter perks up, raising her camera and pointing it at the woman across the street. In her right hand is a freshly bought cup of coffee, wispy steam coming off the rim of the cup. When she gets to her car, she moves the cup from her right hand to her left and tries to grab the keys from her purse. Her left hand is impaired, and the coffee is very hot, so she can only hold it from an awkward position. Upon seeing her distress, passerbys try to help her on multiple occasions, but each time she refuses. Seeing the woman grit her teeth in pain and rummage through her purse for her keys, the reporter cannot help but squeeze her camera tightly. The look on her face reminds her of the videos she has seen, where this woman fought against all sorts of powerful enemies with a similar expression. After a painstaking amount of time, the woman finally manages to wrestle the ring of keys from her purse.
Why'd you put the camera down? Not going to shoot?
There's no need.
Why not?
She found it.
Huh?
Her keys were right there in her purse. She was going to dig them out sooner or later.
What? Hey, kid! Keep your hands on the handlebars when you're riding a bike!
Catch you later, Gramps!
Kids these days.
Good evening, Al.
One copy of the Central Journal?
No, I'll have a copy of the Four Seasons Times, please.
Well, that was interesting. I was not expecting Wishlash to have a stalker fan. That's very interesting indeed.
My goodness. Vessa, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Meow meow to you too. Yeah, that was very interesting indeed. It sounded like you said, Stalkler fan? What? I said, welcome in, welcome in. What? Stalker. Oh my gosh. I'm Stalkler, not Stalker. Stalker. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Hey Vessa, you wanna know what Stalkler had me doing today on stream? Oh my gosh. Vessa, We were doing Iceberg, and he made me do squad swap. It was quite amusing. Quite amusing indeed. Iceberg. Wait. Icebreaker. Icebreaker. Sorry. Yeah, Icebreaker. Did he give you an OP squad? It was all 4 stars. 4 stars and Blitz. Too much reading, brain mush. Icebreaker. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ah. Thank you, MJ. I appreciate it. The Stockler Christmas future showing you what it would be like for you if you don't pull good characters. I mean, look, Blitz was quite helpful. I didn't understand anybody else. Iceberger, McDonald's new product. Oh boy. Alright. Ah. We got one more. We got one more. Wrap up the Neural family. Alright, we're gonna do it this way again. Wait. Wait, someone was saying she, like, they weren't sure if she was a Pegasus, but it's, like, right here in the E2. So, yes? Question mark? Fast food version of an ice sandwich. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think she is Pegasus then, because there you go, there's the E2. But not golden? Oh, but still a Pegasus, no? Alright, let's do it this way again.
Oh!
Oh, hey!
There,
Very
Gacha.
perfect! Alright. Wait, do I have... Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can do this correctly. I'll keep Neural Alt here, and we'll do it this way. We'll have regular... Go to Properties. Go click here. There we go. Unlike Maria, Margaret, and Waynar, who all have golden Pegasi behind them. That's fair. Alright. What can I say? I bought all the plushies. Okay. Alright, that is also very, very pretty, too. Blood of Pegasus may be diluted. Ah, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Okay. Ready to serve. Maybe the essence of ideals lies in whether you believe. Alright. A group of bandits fled here, so Rhodes Island takes jobs like this too? Yep, given our branch offices operate under all sorts of conditions all across the world, any weird and wild commission could come to our doors. But it is usually just responding to some infected or originium. According to the info the office gave, the village militia will help us with the operation. Says their chief's a pretty impressive one. We already spent a chunk of time just getting here. I hope nothing happened in the meanwhile. You're Rhodes Island, here to help us catch the bandits. Yes, we are. You're the head of the village militia. Was Lantern the name? No, I'm his brother, Landy. Thing with him, well...
Not long ago, while he was leading a team on patrol, they got attacked. The others were alright, but he went missing. We've searched for ages without turning up any trace of him, so now it's up to me to lead the militia until we get him back.
I'm sorry. If only we'd come a bit sooner.
It's not your fault. It takes time for messengers to pass the word on, after all. I'm just hoping you can help out with catching those bandits. It'll take a weight off the village's shoulders.
Our intel says a group of bandits stole a merchant's caravan's Originium weapons and then fled this way. That tells us these bandits are no pushovers. Right now, it's highly likely they're eyeing the village, so all of you stay here to protect against potential raids.
But... they're going, so it's up to us. No harm in that. Terrain, those bandits are the reason my brother's missing now. And Lantern's the strongest in the village. If they can send him missing, what good'll do if we go? And what good'll do you, Landy? I don't want an argument with you. Only catching these bandits can bring peace to the village. How? With your superior command skills? No idea how we usually patrol? No idea how we even form our squads? Is that all it takes? Or your genius leadership where you can't even remember all our names? You can't seriously think you're Lantern, can you? Come again? That's my point for today. Do you think we see you as a decent stand-in for the captain? You're just a shame on Lantern. That's it. You've never drilled with us. All you do is hunt in the mountains all day. The idea of protecting the village has never even occurred to you. Lantern's gone, and you suddenly pipe up saying you'll be our militia chief in place of him? What good is you protecting the village going to do? What's going on in your head? Look, you even made a point of carrying Lantern's sword. Who are you fooling? Back me up here! He's right! I got fed up a long time ago! Damn straight, what gives you the right to boss us around, Landy? Alright, let's go! Forget him! There it is. Enough, Landy. Leave it to these outsiders. They'll get a lot more done than you. That much is plain to see. Your dream is taken from another. Your conviction is borrowed. You use your young age as an excuse for your confusion. But what point is there? The world can laugh at the Radiant Knight's stubbornness, but no one may refute the strength in her actions. Yet you are not even a knight.
Well...
no bearing on me if they don't go. I'll be following you.
But...
you'll need someone to show the way, right?
let him come with us, Blemishine. All right.
I haven't seen anyone fishy around this area, or any signs of people stopped over. Not bad, dude. Didn't think you could actually walk it on top of talking it.
If you can't think about what to say, I suggest you keep your mouth shut.
It's alright. Hunting really is the only thing I'm good for. Let's go and check ahead. Also, I'm sorry for that whole scene you had to see. It's not that they're unwilling to help you, they're just not willing to help me.
Why are they so opposed to you?
I guess because I've taken up my brother's post. My grandpa was the last militia chief. He trained Lantern and me when we were little. We're right on the border here. Bandits on the run, bounty hunters, you name it. They show up in droves. Once we were grown, Grandpa wanted us to protect the village from harm, together. But I'm not even good at people like my brother is. I'm better off alone. It's like they said, I never drilled with them. I just like hunting in the mountains on my own. Lanton understood how I felt, so he became militia leader. That was never a problem, up until he went missing.
The sword you're using now, but that's your brother's.
Yes. It's his saber. Apparently, it was found close to where he went missing. I picked it up because I wanted to use it on those bandits who hurt him.
This sword's too heavy for you. It's not a good fit for you at all.
That's alright. I'll use it to make the bandits pay.
But... watch out!
Who are you? Damn it. Hold it!
Wait, don't just run off! Take them down first!
Stay where you are! Lanton, it's you, isn't it? Andy. Lanton, your clothes! The bandits who attacked us were wearing these! Why? You've always been smart. You should be able to guess. This means you're working with those bandits. Right. Why? I don't want to be trapped in a remote hellhole like that all my life, Landy. I don't want to spend my whole life bossing around some idiots forever. That's all there is to it. Lanton! Ugh.
That's a decent number of targets. Lemashine, leave this to us. You go find Landy. But... you probably have a bad feeling about this, just like I do. Right. Then go. Don't wait around to confirm that feeling. Relax. We can handle this thing.
Sure can.
Got it!
Andy, why are you holding my sword? Didn't you always think my sword was too heavy? Always saying your dagger fit you better? You obviously know why. You weren't like this before. Oh, I wasn't? This is how I should be then. I always had to protect the village, to be a role model. I never truly let myself loose. I never experienced what it's like to mouth off at people. And now I know! It feels amazing!
I hear them talking. They're right in front. Landy!
And you, Landy. You know, I've always wanted to be like you. No one's lives on my back. Just me looking after myself. Going into the mountains to hunt. Day in, day out, right? And now, I know how you feel. It's great. Absolutely great! No wonder you never got sick of it! Lanton, was it my fault you had to take up all that responsibility? Maria, tell me the truth. Did I rob you of your dreams? Maybe. All I can tell you is I plan to experience a hell of a lot I never experienced before. Steal a thing or two. Burn a building or 3. Maybe even kill a couple people. Lantern raises the knife in his hands, brandishing it at Landy without an ounce of hesitation. As if it wasn't his younger brother before him, but a simple logjam blocking his way. Stop! Your backup's here, huh?
You'd kill your own brother!
Why not? I chose this path. He might be my brother, but right now he's in my way.
Landy, get up! You're supposed to protect the village!
Lantern, I know this is partially my fault, that you turned into this. I'm so sorry. But if you're going to destroy the village over it, then I'll stop you. I'm going to protect our village. Protect it? What are you talking about, Landy? When have you ever protected the village? What have you done for the village that gives you the right to talk yourself up like this? Do Jerain and the rest put any faith in you? Do you know how to assign them? Do you know what a militiaman should do? You know jack squat. And even then, you've got the nerve to come up to me and say you're going to protect the village? I'll learn how! When? Now? Not going to happen, little brother.
Don't force your selfishness onto others!
Stop her!
Ugh.
Landy, you ought to carry on with your little life. And after I destroy the village, you ought to run. You, standing here now. All righteous while you tell me things I used to say. Pretending the dream I had is now yours. You look absolutely ridiculous. Why? Am I wrong for wanting to protect the village? You're not wrong, you're just a little late to it. With a clang, the sword in Landy's hand breaks in two. Ah! No more dreaming, Landy. Leave the village. Find somewhere new to live.
Landy.
Lemishine, am I really the one in the wrong? Was it my fault for not sharing some of my brother's responsibility a bit sooner? For being so selfish? Just looking after myself?
How should I answer him? Should I tell him he's wrong? But is he really wrong? Should I tell him he's right? But does he really believe it?
Lemishine, are you guys alright?
We're fine. What about over there?
I caught two suckers and shook the position of the bandit stronghold from them. We can head there now to sweep them up, no problem. There are more of them than we estimated. With just a few of us, we probably have no way of clearing them out in one go. We need to head back and mobilize that village militia.
Alright, let's go then.
In a confined room, the sound of metal on metal rings with no respite. With a serious look, Lemishine beats away at a metal chunk reddening, as if what she hammers into shape is her own will.
Margaret, what he asked his older brother, it's surprising. Actually, how similar it is to what you asked me. Did I rob you of your dreams? But it's the other way around here, funnily enough. Honestly, I feel like it's a mutual question. I could say, in the past, it was me being obsessed with smithing that made you even more enthusiastic about the night competitions. And when I say that, it's me blaming myself for losing you your right to choose. I could also say it was your enthusiasm for night competitions that led me to get so much more obsessed with smithing. But when I say that, it seems like I'm blaming you for losing me my dreams. It's like it makes sense either way and makes no sense either way. I kind of understand now. People only put it in terms like these when they're trying to settle accounts. In times like these, everyone's just trying to push the guilt onto the other side. They don't actually consider things to be that way. In reality, how do you even say things like this straight? We grew up together. We impacted each other. That's how we came to understand each other.
Lemashine, are you forging a weapon?
No, it's a sort of way to concentrate that I learned from a colleague named Vulcan. It's not to forge weapons. It's to purge my own distracting thoughts. Do you want to try it too? It's really effective.
Not this time. I came to pass on word. Most of the militia are willing to join the bandit clear operation. The village is readying supplies and weapons right now.
What about you? To be honest, you're a lot like me. I have an older sister, myself. My sister's like your brother. She always shouldered a responsibility that maybe me and her should have taken on together. And I took her protection for granted, doing what I wanted to do. As a side note, what I like doing is smithing of all kinds, making all sorts of weapons and equipment. The armor I'm wearing now, I made myself. This hunk of metal's not bad. Let's go with it. It was all until one day, because of certain reasons, my sister was forced to leave home and go very far, far away. It was only after that I realized how much she was shielding me. I'm like you, too, trying to take the responsibility she once took on for me.
Then, did you succeed?
I failed. When I tried to take that responsibility, I got so much criticism. But out of it all, I think what most cut to the core was... someone said my dreams were borrowed. I've never seen the sights my sister saw, and I've never walked the path she went. When things seemed like they were about to come crumbling down, it was only then I suddenly realized, oh, it seems like I should do something. And then I went to do it, and practically, I failed. This furnace is just too old. Once I'm done using it, I think I'll give it a revamp. My sister might say I did well, but I know in actuality, it was far from enough. The one way I'm luckier is my sister came back in the end, and once again, she took up the responsibility she held before. And she does even more now, and even better.
Well, my brother couldn't stand the burden, and chose to abandon his duty. I already failed. Why even tell me all this?
I've never regretted my obsession with smithing, and I don't feel my decision to pick up my sister's burden midway was wrong. I'm hoping I can pass those ideas on to you. I know I wasn't properly prepared, and I know it wasn't enough to walk the path she walked in her shoes. But even if I've experienced and confirmed that for myself, I still feel proud of taking that step. Maybe I couldn't get far down the way of the night, but at least I know I didn't stray from my own beliefs.
You're so strong.
Not at all. I'd crumple in training and beg Aunt Sophia to go easy on me, and I almost started crying when Margaret came back. And I had no time to work on my beloved smithing. But I don't consider blood ties, or family, or whatever other bonds like that to be an obstacle. So, when I've got no option except to take up the responsibility, I don't feel anything wrong with that. That's my answer. I want to know yours.
I always enjoyed all that my brother gave me. Took it for granted, too. When I saw him like that, I felt guilty. But I'm part of this village, and I still want to protect it. It doesn't matter if I was called a slouch. It doesn't matter if I'm not trusted. I don't want these things to bring me regret. So, I guess what I mean is, it's the least I can do to fight off my brother. But I don't know what to do.
Hand that broken sword over, here. I'll forge you a weapon that fits you.
Huh?
That sword's too heavy for you. It'll make your center of gravity wildly unstable, and you won't have a good hold over the power. You can't deploy your full strength using a weapon that doesn't suit you. If my sister was here, she'd had the charge on their camp. She'd topple every last one of them. But I'm a craftsman, and the way craftsmen help others is by putting the best tools in their hands, making them stronger still.
Okay!
Margaret, in some sense, aren't these brothers just us from another timeline? One where you renounced the path of knighthood, wandered the four corners of the land. And I took on your ideals for real, and I became a true knight. Wow, just what kind of world would that have been? I can't imagine you having fallen at all, and I can't picture me becoming a real knight either. But the knight novels have those sorts of knights too, who've fallen from grace while still holding fast to their creeds. That all still seems really cool, in a way. Ugh. Purge my thoughts. Purge my thoughts.
I heard the story. Lanterns. Terrain, I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? He betrayed us, so now he's the enemy. Simple as that. Terrain, from today, I'll be joining you for training. What's this? You can't still be treating yourself like Lantern now. I'm not treating myself like him. I'm just treating myself as this village's militia chief. Whatever.
Several days later.
Ha! Ooh, that's some tricksy blade.
Can you block him?
Sure, but those last few moves just now, at the very least they're closing on an investigative operator's standard. Looming like this in just a few short days. We could refer to him to join us if we get the chance.
Oh, I'm having a little flashback to the time Aunt Zofia was training me. How did she throw moves at me again? Ah, right, like this probably. Take this! Ugh. Plus, my own follow-up!
Plumashine, to be honest, I'm already more or less used to the effects of your arts. Look at him. He puts on a pretty good show when he fights serious. Seriously, what's Landy been doing coming to train with us the last few days? It's what he should have been doing all along. Right, here!
Shame I already figured you've gotten used to it. That's why I readied my posture way in advance. But you've shaped up massively, haven't you?
Let's go again!
Hold on. Come with me. Here. It's the lawn sword I forged for you.
It's just like lanterns.
Yep. I made it according to that form. Try wielding it a little.
So light.
How is it? Feels a lot easier to use, right?
I really don't know how I should thank you.
It's alright. Don't worry. I'm just glad seeing you cheer up. Now then, let's set out and get all those bandits dealt with.
Okay. You came after all. You don't seem surprised. We need time to prep resources to attack the village. You need time to prep resources to wipe us out. It's a game of speed. You've won, that's all. Nothing to be surprised at there. Lantern.
Leave the others to us. He's yours, Landy.
Right. Looks like you chose to take on my burden. Here I thought, after breaking that sword, you could find some freedom too.
I won't judge you, Lantern, but I don't think you can truly gain freedom by running away from your responsibilities.
That's just because you haven't fled far enough. Haven't gone all the way. Your weapon. A noble tailored it for me after reforging your sword. From here on, I'll use it to protect our village. Oh, good swordsmanship. You've improved some. Do you know what it means to take on those responsibilities? You'll become a symbol to all the people, a mouthpiece of so-called protection, a personification of justice, and so on. The one thing not included is you yourself. Your life will be 100 times more painful than it used to be. And none of this was yours. And it shouldn't be yours either. Since I was young, I've been determined to become that. And I chose to give up in the end, while you just lifted the ideal from my hands midway. How long can you bear it? I regret it a lot, Lantern. I should have talked with you sooner, shared in your feelings, and maybe, after we understood each other better, none of this would have turned out the way it has. You ask me how long I can bear it. I'm going to try my hardest to avoid using the word bear. I'll strive to work hard with the others, and turn endurance into fondness, into enjoyment. I don't know if I can do it, but I want to try. You want to say you'll do better than me. There's no reason to compare the two of us. Drop dead. I'm sorry. Got them all tied up. That ought to put a bow on things. So, what do you plan to do with me? Lantern, are you really not going to change your mind? The moment I decided to do this, I became a different person. You can treat me like a stranger and off me. I love you, Landy, and that's the last thing I can do for you as your older brother. This whole month, I've done a lot of things I never did before. I've drawn a joy from it I never knew in the past 20-something years. I may not be satisfied, but it's enough. Unties. Go, Lantern. The farther, the better. Don't look back. Don't come back. Don't regret it. Or else, I'll kill you. Lantern. I'm sorry, Lantern. If you looked back, I wouldn't have killed you. But if I really did just let you go like this, so many more people would have died. It's how it should be. He was in the right, Blemishine.
I know. I know. I just never imagined things could reach this point between family.
I'm sorry, Rhodes Islanders. I had to do this. We understand. Give him a proper burial.
I'll help you.
Lanton, this was the place you loved to train with your sword. I'll bury you here. I don't know if I can become a militia chief as mighty as you were, but I'll try my hardest. I'm very thankful to all of you Rhodes Islanders. Without you, I really have no idea how things would have turned out.
The militia are all waiting for you. You've truly become their new leader. Go say a few words to them.
All right. Listen up, everyone. What my brother's done, I won't try to argue for him. The man I was is a far cry from him. You can see that, and know that much. I was lazy, idle, and didn't do what I should have. But I'm part of the village too. It's my wish to see the village improve, to protect it. From here on, in place of my brother, I'll take up the responsibility of protecting the village. I hope you will all support me. I wasn't convinced before, Landy, but I think I've come over today. Landy, give it what you've got. I'll watch your back. Lemshine, what's up? Relief all over your face.
I always had some lingering fears. I always thought me and my sister getting along was as natural as anything, and it would carry on just like that. But now I know. I've just been lucky enough. If, at the time, I actually did fluke my way into winning the whole thing, and when Margaret came back, I'd turned into an outstanding competition knight, would I have become her enemy, maybe? I have no idea.
Don't go thinking about it.
I know. Standing where I am, I've already realized what I was thinking would probably never happen. Because I'd never, ever end up in that position. The old me would say it's because she suits it better than I do. But now, I'd like to say it's because I know that being where I am suits me better. I don't need the spotlight shown on me. If she can carry the equipment I've cast for her to stand in that light, that's enough for me. If she wants a sword, then I'll forge her the sharpest sword. If she wants a shield, I'll forge her the sturdiest shield. If she wants a way, then, well, I'll forge her the best tools to open it. That's all there is to it. Alright. I love Blemishine. She's so great. I love her attitude towards everything. Shine on, Blemmy. Absolutely, absolutely. Why did it feel like a fever dream? I saw some of you guys in the comments. I don't think this one was your favorite for some reason. Is there something that I'm not aware of? I feel like this was, for some reason, a very, controversial one? I mean, aside from, like, the situation of, you know, family, struggles, but, like, in general, this one seemed a little off to you guys? The set dressing. Okay. I think I'm not quite aware enough to understand why. References to things I don't know of? External media I'm not used to? The brother was so cartoonishly evil. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Trillion siblings must end each other, jeez. I mean, yeah, I get what you mean. That is fair. John, you would never do this, I hope. I hope not. Gosh. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. The thing is, like, if you're like a militia leader, right? You're kind of already in a position to already like handle violence. So could you like turn completely and just want to be able to let loose and not have any rules and basically become the Joker? I suppose so. Just a story formula that's been done 1,000 times before. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's so interesting, I think, because I feel like there's sometimes where I'll meet a character, we'll do an event, we'll do like a side story, we'll get to know a character, and then I kind of like have an internal idea in my head of like what the operator record is going to be. And then sometimes it just goes in a completely different direction than I ever think they're going to take it in for that operator. I'm like, oh, well, I thought we would be talking more about this, but instead we're going that direction. Oh, okay. Did not think that was a thing, but alright. It would have used some more nuance. Otherwise, it was a reasonably effective vehicle to tell a simple story about Mario's internal struggles. Yeah. I do agree that... You know what I feel like it is that when you say set dressing, I feel like it shouldn't have been in the middle of a random village. Probably should have still been in the middle of Kazimierz. But, I don't know. I mean, yes, it is more of a Rhodes Island thing, so I don't know. I'm definitely not qualified enough to be a writer here, so... The theme of taking a mantle for a sibling isn't a concept in my American brain. What does that have to do with location? It was a weird one, but not bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I don't think anything has been, like, bad. Why is this what does it have to do with location? I don't think it's location-based at all. I think it's entirely, like, situational-based and your own personal relationship with your own family. I don't have any siblings, so it's harder for me to relate to, but I can still appreciate it as a storyline. More so for Blemmy than anything, because I think she's great, but... I have to thank Arknight for, like, revealing Blemmy to me early. It was very fitting. The timing was very fortunate. But yeah. Anyway. Alright. We got through the Neural family, we got through a bunch of different iceberg. Icebreaker. Why do I keep saying iceberg? Icebreakers. We got through a bunch of icebreakers. We have one more icebreaker round to go, and it is going to be on Tuesday. It is our final icebreaker day. If you have not joined the Discord, if you would like to be considered for potentially being on the wheel, the cheese wheel, some might call it, to join the Discord, to go into the Starlight chat channel, check the pinned, check the rules, make sure you have the Stargazer role so that you can actually talk, and we would be happy to have you there. There's an Arknights channel, there are threads for points in the story paths where I'm there's also an Enfield channel, there's a bunch of crazy bunnies in every channel. They're just a part of everything. And if you join, you will join the crazy bunnies and become a crazy bunny too. We would be happy to have you in the world of our crazy bunnies in the atelier. Please consider joining us. Our next stream for Arknights stuff is going to be on Tuesday. We'll continue Operator Records. We'll do one more Icebreaker. It is the last wheel. We'll see how far we can go. And then I think we are going to be starting a vignette at the end of the week. Probably probably fashion on Thursday, and I'm not sure yet on Monday. We will see how it goes. Things might switch around. Being in the Discord is the best way to know when things are going to change around and get updates on things. So we would be happy to have you. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube if you haven't yet. Follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. We would love to see you around. I wish you all the best. Have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world, for the many, many worlds beyond. And thank you so much, Stargazers. All the best.